Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we have another Ocarina of Time Randomizer, Random Settings League, Losers Bracket Finals match here between Hamsda and Xopar. With my commentary today, we have Tom and Talk and August. How are the two of you doing?
Super good, super hype.
Hello, I'm doing alright. Looking forward somewhat to calming for the first time in God knows how long.
Glad to have you.
Always nice to shake things up a little bit.
Sorry, absolutely. We're, as Star mentioned, we're facing off Xopar versus Hamsda.
Yeah, and the sea is giving them a whole bunch of stuff to start off with.
Yeah, we got two songs, no letter, but we got some bomb chews. Wondering how many we got. And Nehru's Love.
Yeah, got a condom, and it looks like they're giving them a wallet too with that 200 rupee start.
Nice start, and the Spirit Medallion. Let's see where they start in terms of spawns here.
Yeah, where are we dropping?
Okay. French Vanilla and Kokiri. Thanks, game.
What is that, the brother's house? No, that's Mido's house.
Mido's house. Ooh.
And CSN. Yeah, that
got
one.
A bottle. Do we got any ice traps from Mido?
Oh, and it's Triforce on.
Oh,
well, that is 69.
69.
Great way to start things. Alright, so...
Nice.
Well, big smiles on
CSMC.
But nothing really too exciting. Two Triforce pieces out of 69, not too exciting. Is
no
that...
indoor ZR, I don't
There you go. Yeah.
You can shift click, or I think, or either, right, Tom, for that. It's a little fast and clickety-clacking the settings tracker.
I was already almost there by that point. Alright, so... Random spawns. Where's the...
And big chest, another Triforce piece. We're gonna see a lot of big chests.
Oh boy, we are.
One important thing to figure out is what kind of item pool we have. I'm pretty sure with Triforce on it can't be minimal.
Correct, because that sucks. Also, to note, we have 20 bomb chews. That is very nice. Probably still in logic then.
So we got what, like 90 plus Triforce pieces out there?
Minimum of what is 69 times 1.25, whatever that ends up. Ooh, it's overall DR.
Oh, fantastic.
And that is shops 4 with a hookshot for $20. Hey, cheap. That's a great deal.
Okay, so it's like 80 some Triforce pieces out there. Hookshot's also good to find.
It won't be plentiful.
What'd you say it was? 1.2?
Like 1.25 if it's scarce. It won't be plentiful because the game cannot place the 138 Triforce pieces.
86 and a quarter, according to my math. So 86.
Probably 86, yeah. August, I hope you're tracking entrances, because overall DR requires entrance tracking.
Yeah,
no minimal Triforce hunt is not possible in Random Renew because, oh boy, it sucks.
Was that,
whoops, I forgot to put the correct link in the chat command. Give me 2 seconds.
Was that some overworld skulls right there? Is that what we saw? He planted the bugs and he got the milk bottle out of it?
Oh, must have missed that.
Oh, that must be it then,
Like Xopar did. Did I see that right? Yeah.
I'll trust you.
Overworld skulls. Alright, where is skulls on this stupid thing?
Left side.
Those are small keys. There we go.
40 skulls is a token.
Alright, we found the market street.
40 skulls is a token, huh?
Cam has gone fishing. Iron boots on the Pohut skull. Nice to find. And the other end of the market street is Sandy.
The desert.
The Desert Colossus. We've got a dead end.
Oh boy, they need a way out this dead end.
But potentially a song, so they may have a way out.
Where's the ocarina is another problem.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's probably still on the bridge. You just gotta find the bridge.
Meanwhile, Hamsda having a heck of a time hooking this fish.
Really is. Spirit Temple is its vanilla entrance, and I think that's also Vanilla Spirit.
And the song
Uh-oh.
Is a...
Oh,
so we are looking at Song Sanity.
No, they started with 2 songs, so even if it's not Song Sanity, 2 of the song checks will be replaced by items.
That's right. That's right.
Gotta wait a little longer to determine that one. That's part of the fun here of RSL, though.
It's figuring out what's going on.
That fish.
Yeah, Big Pose is dead, yippee! And it's another piece on fishing.
We'll take it. 4.
What
65 to go!
Yay! And what is that on the arch?
I wasn't looking.
I can't tell.
Yeah, too small. That's for chat to help us out with.
Anybody in chat catch it? Doesn't look like it, but someone going to go back and look, clip it, and take a nice little scan in to see what we got.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Xopar's gonna find his hook shot now. That is, in fact, closed Deku. I was not sure until just now. Got a good better look at it there.
Nice to have an early wallet and something to use it with right away. We got some rupees in there, not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Market Street was Lake to Field. So Kokiri to Lost Woods has to be the other way they need to go, actually, because they can go that way, and because heading out the main entrance of Kokiri gets them dead-ended pretty hard.
What about the entrance over to Deku? Is that Deku Tree? Is that a...
We have closed.
Is that on overworld or no? Oh, it's closed. That's fantastic.
Yeah, so he's going nowhere.
But to answer your question, mixed pools is not a thing. So dungeons likely are vanilla because we saw Spirit and Spirit, but that's still up in the air.
Oh boy, that's an Ocarina.
That's Ocarina shuffled.
But that is interesting.
And we'll see if Scrubs are shuffled.
That's a noob.
No, so where is that one?
Xopar is taking notes while standing in the waterfall, resulting in a very funny camera angle. And let's see what this owl takes us. Oh, Bolero.
All right, so warps are. Well, at least that one is. So.
Well, that tells us that might tell us something about beatable only versus all locations reachable.
Yep, it might. Dungeon ER off confirmed because it's below the rocks in front of Fire Temple.
Now, if the owls are randomized, does that mean the songs are too, or the owls can be randomized without the subs?
Those are separate flags.
All right, so
normal damage, thank you.
Well, that's nice at least. I'm sure they're happy about that.
Did Xopar read the Upper River hint? Because I missed that. Shut up. Okay, Goron Tunic on the Ocarina. Oh, OOT song is a Goron Tunic. Nice.
Okay, so Ocarina of Time teaches Goron Tunic.
That's a funny one. So that's our second item on the song check to keep in mind.
And that's completely dead because they have a wallet with 200 rupees in it.
Yeah, some useful info coming up here with the Bean guy. We'll also get to see our first grotto as we do have a bow.
And that's Bean's randomized too.
Yep, Bean Sanity, everyone.
There you are. Alright, let's see. Where's that one? There we are.
We're doing the same thing at the same time. With Ocarina Shuffle, there will be 2 items on the Ocarina of Time. Oh, hey, compasses exist. They do not give information, though, because, potentially, actually, no, that's the Ace Cameron Compass. I'm a doof. They exist, let's put it that way. Yeah, there are 2 separate hints for the Ocarina of Time, the item and the song. The item we'll find the hint eventually. Maybe.
Right, but because it says teaches, that means that's the song, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
The other one is, Treasure Thrown by Princess Zelda is the wording for the other one.
Deku Tree,
okay. Way of the Hero for Deku Tree.
So that means that there is an item leading to at least one Triforce piece in Deku.
Alright, any guesses? Do we have Grotto ER on? We've got Overworlds, we don't have Indoors. Maybe not Dungeons.
We don't have dungeons. There are rocks in front of Fire Temple, August.
Oh,
Is that
I'm
good?
going to change the wording on that for today and make it Path of Gold. Because that's what it's telling us.
Alright, generic grotto in a generic grotto.
Frogs 2 is dead, and that big chest is another piece. Or that's a piece on Final Frogs. I can't read. Thank you. Ham did check the grotto in Lake. That was the 3-scrub grotto.
And that was the right one, so that means Grotto Sanity is not a thing. Or at least it doesn't look like it.
Well, they don't
What was
need
50 skulls?
50 skulls is a bow that they don't need. Considering that the vegan salesman is selling you another one.
I don't know if I agree with Xopar not bombing that Vanilla Fairy Fountain. He should have seen if that was a berries or not. We'll see if that comes back to bite him in the butt. Maybe Hamsda's thinking that direction.
Maybe. Alright, shout out to the fact they still only have bomb chews as their weapons of any kind. He's on the tree skull, as Ham gets his bow.
The chicken, though, is eluding him.
Village.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice. That's what, 2 more entrances out of there? 3, counting the well?
They can't get into the well without storms.
Yeah, but I mean eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, more importantly, it's a whole bunch of checks. Could wait out time of day. Time of day might work out better for Hamsda, actually, at this point.
Oh,
to
nice,
get
easy
some of
2
those night
chickens.
skulls. But yeah, nice chickens.
Andrew giving us a token for our troubles. Not very useful, potentially. I don't think we've seen... Have we seen a token in a chest yet? I don't know if there's one in Midas' house, because we don't know if... We know that 40 skulls is dead, 50 skulls is a bow we don't need, and we don't know about the rest.
Yeah, so far, that is our first token.
So we'll want to keep an eye out with CSMC if tokens are in big chests, because if so, then that means that some number of tokens are required for the Rainbow Bridge. Won't be high, though, if we've already gotten 40 and 50 skull hints. Another piece on the cow.
Pizza, pizza, more pizza.
All the pizza.
Alright, Ham, blow it up. No.
I think they are both suspecting it's not Grotto ER and it's not worth their bomb chews. We still don't know if chews are in logic, actually.
I mean, that seems pretty risky. It's a generic grotto.
But Ham checked the...
bombable grotto?
Did Ham check the scrubs, or there was a Xopar that checked the scrubs?
They can't check the scrubs in the river. They
No, the ones in the lake.
Ham did. It was dead.
So maybe that's what he's thinking. He saw the scrubs in the lake, and he's like,
Hey, it's on
the chances of, the chances of a 3-scrub grotto being where a 3-scrub grotto is, where it's not a grotto ER, I'm gonna just go with it.
Yeah, I thought that was the first grotto they saw, but that's a good point.
By the way, here's news. We just saw a burning cat is a Triforce piece hint. It's
so that's Song Sanity.
Yep, so they're... Yeah, because we know of 3... We've seen the Colossus song, and we know that the... That's a real...
Well, it could still be... It could still be songs as dungeon rewards, couldn't it?
It could. It's either songs and dungeons or full songs. We don't know which.
And a closed gate. That's interesting.
So
they got no one way out of Kakariko?
Which is Graveyard. Kak leads to Graveyard and River, so they're going nowhere particularly fast. Because without the Zelda's letter, they're locked out from the gate.
Ham. Talk to her, Ham. There you go.
Throwing in way too many chickens. Whoopsies.
At least he talked to her before he went and got the more ridiculous ones to find.
Yeah, just a token in the regular box. Yeah, they look to be dead-ended at the moment. Graveyard is a dead end. The other entrance that are dead-ended in Colossus, so they're going nowhere.
I mean, Are they dead-ended in both directions?
They are.
What entrances do they have left to them?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Because if they went up both directions they could from Kokiri Forest, and they've dead-ended off of both of them, where the hell can they go?
They need to do night skulls, is what it smells like at this point.
Oh, yep. Good
Yeah.
I'm
So for
guessing we make it a
cats, you're
potato
gonna
off that.
Yeah, so you can't pass time of day in river, so I think that's where Zopar's gonna go sit for a bit, is just go camp out in river for a while.
Yeah, I couldn't see what's in the windmill there.
I did not catch the item. Don't have a logical weapon for night skulls. Okay, chat saying it was boots on the windmill item, which means it is hover boots because it can't be plentiful with 69-piece Triforce Hunt. The game cannot gen that many pieces.
I mean, if chews are in logic, and they started with 20 chews, then would that be the weapon?
I don't think so. Without strength, they can't pick up grass. They wouldn't have a way to
replenish them?
Yeah, you could use all your chews and then not be able to get anything off grass.
It's true. I'm not sure, yeah, because it is technically possible for it to be plentiful. As chart reminds me, in small Keezy, there should be just barely enough checks, but the odds of that, I have no idea, to be honest.
Alright, how about the skull at the top, though, by the gate? Can you kill that with a pot in logic?
There are a couple you can kill with pots in Cat,
yeah.
So if that was logical...
Yeah, it is. So we'll have to see what Xopar finds. He's the one waiting out time of day. A little bit in the lead at the 15-minute mark.
Alright, let's see what he finds.
Which reminds me, unfortunately, I do need to head out. I
Bye,
have
Star.
something to do for the next while, and if this seed is still going at 2.5 hours, I will be back then. Enjoy completing this fantasy. And I will be back later.
Alright, let's see what the first one gets him.
Yeah, Ham has found the graveyard, but he's not using that bug in that bottle. He says, I'll come back here later. He's gonna wait out the time of day. He'll do Dampe Dig and then come back in the graveyard. Kind of forcing him, I guess, maybe to do Dampe Digging or check some of those graves in there. It's another couple of possibilities. Meanwhile, Zopar's found some magic.
Well, that's nice. That's something. Sort of, I guess. I mean, you may not need magic at all this seed, to be fair.
Yeah, that is always a possibility.
Well, it's a skull on that one. It's 2 left to look at.
Yeah, and then 2 holes in the graveyard and Dampe himself.
Well, this makes me think Zopar's done this before, knowing where all the pots are.
I think that's what happens if you practice RSL enough. But I think he could use a little more practice. Oh, gets it on 3rd. And
it's a Triforce piece. And we're not in hero mode. Those
Good
pots
catch.
all had hearts in them. I was only thinking about it because I had to ask what it was before we started this.
Yeah. Now, if I was Ham, I'd be very tempted to blow up that grass there, but he's instead gonna play with cock.
Not something you usually want to do in public, but hey, to each their own. Alright, so what else we got here? I mean, this is gonna be bottlenecked real quick.
Question chat, bomb chews are not confirmed in logic. We started with the 20-pack, that's it.
Oh, there we go. That's something. Yeah. That gets us off the river. In another direction.
Opens 1 check. We've already seen the other scale in the lake.
Yes. Is he gonna check this skull back here just for shizzles? Yes, he is, and he's gonna scum it if it's nothing important. Or actually, probably gonna scum it regardless. And it's just a normal skull, and there's the scum. We have not seen any pieces of heart yet, actually. Come to think of it.
Pizza.
We've seen recovery hearts coming out of the pots, but we haven't seen any pieces of heart. There was one in my house. Okay, thank you, Ven. I missed that.
And Xopar done with the graveyard. Back in CAC.
Oh, well, there you go. Bomb Chews in the shop right there for 99 rupees for what? What was that, like a 10-pack?
Yeah, looks like it.
It looks like Chooser and Logic. So where is that one?
No doubt that Xopar saw that earlier.
Did we find any more hints of anything worthwhile either? I haven't been paying attention to hints.
Haven't really found any since Zora's River.
Let's see what we find when we go back to Zora's River.
Yeah, they're gonna get there right after the skull here. 20 bucks from that skull pillow.
And it was worth it for Xopar. Alright.
I'm a little surprised he's not going to the river. I guess he's hunting spiders.
He's using the time of day to his advantage, I guess, so he doesn't have to worry about them later. Or at least the ones he can get to before he gets daylight. I don't think he's going to be able to get both of these before it turns back to day.
Can't get the one on the lab.
Well, you can at least see what well, I'm assuming you can at least see how it is at the right angle of the chew.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't know, I've never seen anyone sling a chew up the lab. That'd be interesting. I don't know if Xopar peeked at this chew, just the token.
Yeah, he did, and he save scummed him.
Oh, smart boy.
You don't have that one there. Just happened to Hamsda.
I don't know. I'm checking the race time room. Make sure it's not an FPA call.
Oh, nope, there he is. Well, he had just saved, I think, so... Still got magic.
Yeah, I guess maybe just hit the wrong button. No call was made in the race time room. So he's off and at it. Meanwhile, Xopar checking this crater Skulltula.
For another triforce piece.
Huh. Alright, that's a dead end.
It is a really pretty picture, yeah. His background is really nice looking.
Alright, and I think they've exhausted the possibilities here.
All they've got left is that dive.
Diving in the river. Sounds fun.
I'm sure it's not something they wanted to do, but... At least it's something they can do. Alright, here we go. What is it?
Hyrule Field. Let's go.
So everybody says...
Hey!
Hey! Lon exit.
statistically likely to be in Hyrule Field.
Well, there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entrances to Hyrule Field?
I'll trust your math.
Right? 7? Hyrule Castle, Cac, River, Deku, Lake, Gerudo Valley.
Yeah, that's right.
So what was that?
Oh, that hint, missed it.
That was a long hint. Anybody catch that? Water Big Key Chest is dead. Okay.
It's like he's getting his fishy.
Not a bad plan. If he finds Jabu, or what the hell is it called? Zora Fountain. There we go. If he finds Fountain somewhere. Alright, so where does the castle take us?
I'm gonna say this is gonna cut out the street and just take us to the market. Nope, meadow.
No, Sycamores Meadow.
Ew.
That's not bad.
Well, it's a dead end. That's why I said ew.
Yeah. Get them a song, though, because they don't need the ocarina to get this song.
True, very true.
And then the grotto, which is... could be something.
Oh wait, no, they don't have the song here. They don't have the letter.
Oh, right. Good call. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, they're here for this chest and some hit stones.
And another compass. Was that Spirit's compass?
Spirit?
Spirit's
Yeah,
compass. And
but-
Spirit is the Force Medallion.
Yeah, that's the important bit. That tells you which dungeons hold what. So that means there's not going to be that info on the pedestal.
And Xopar doesn't give a damn about the hints. He's just gonna get out of there.
Yeah, not a bad call. I mean, information is valuable, but he'll be back there.
Alright, where does Cac take us?
Temple.
Tibble Time. That's not so bad. He's got some stuff he can go. Deku Tree again. Goron Pottery is a piece of hut. Outside Skin's Castle. Hyrule Field. What we got? Outside Gain's Castle. Right, and that Hyrule Field was also Path of Gold. Oh, was that a Foolish? That was Path of Gold, right?
Yeah, Path of Gold, Way of the Hero. Light blue
Yeah.
text.
Okay.
And Zopar's just going to continue around the circuit of Hyrule Field checking these entrances. He's found 2 dead ends. Meanwhile, Hams has now found the hub of Hyrule Field. There's the market.
Doritos are something that leads to Doritos. That's right. The Big John Dorito thing.
Holy Skulltula tokens.
Wow. 185 for a thing. And he's gonna get one.
Yeah, he's also got a fish in a bottle, so he'll be looking to sell that to the strange little kid.
Yeah, give him some money, yeah.
Oh, he's also got a shield in there.
Well, that's a nice one. Pick up.
So Bazaar Sale has a token. Potion Shop also has not a token.
Triforce piece for 145. So
And
185,
dungeon map.
145, and then the map to somewhere that he's not even going to look at because maps are useless in these settings, I think. What do maps do in these settings? Or in general?
They'll tell you if it's vanilla or master quest.
Ah, okay.
It tells you something.
So not useless, okay. So let's see what we got here on a shooting game, while Hamsda tries to catch up to him. Hamsda also going to get the fish.
Yep. Thinking ahead.
Lens of Truth. With the magic. That's interesting. That's a treasure chest game.
It is, yeah. If he wants to wait out the time of day, we'll see where these other two entrances take him.
Now, with Choose and Logic, does that make Bomb Chew Bowling a thing?
Yes, sirree.
Okay, so there's some more checks there then. Those are nice. Just go out, turn at night, come back in, and see what you can get off of Richard, the treasure chest game, and Bomb Chew Shop.
Alright, what are the prizes today? Token.
That's great. And?
2 for 1.
Both tokens.
So the market is loaded with tokens. There's like 4 in the shops. There's 2 right there.
Okay.
All
and
in Logic. Ooh,
Deco leads the other side of the market. And Temple of Time leads to the castle.
What was the entrance right before this?
He went to check Hyrule Castle entrance, which came out at Deku Tree. Not Deku Tree, Deku Forest. The entrance to Hyrule Field from Deku Forest.
Oh, okay.
Heart Piece. What does Malin have? Okay, so Weird Egg, so that's good. Weird Egg isn't shuffled. Biggeron's a piece of heart. Was that Triforce? I saw it said piece of heart. That's my bad.
Meanwhile, Hams has gotten into the market at night.
Here we go. Some more new checks. Okay. And what does Richard's mom have for us? Oh, big old sword. That's not a bad find. I mean, we need to get some way of going adult first, but for the moment, that's not a bad find.
Pizza and an ocarina.
There it is.
There's our potato.
20 for that piece of Triforce, so that's nice. And there's the ocarina. Okay. That starts opening things up a bit.
Just a little bit. Unfortunately, we need that Song of Time in order to go adult. Xopar did not, I believe, go inside the temple.
I think he went earlier. After he checked the hints, he went in real quick and then came right back out. Because I know someone had mentioned, like Hamsda saying, someone had mentioned door time was closed before Hamsda went in.
Very good. And are we sure if that's the big Goron sword or it might be the Giant's knife?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, could be. I completely forgot the Metagoron and the Carpet Salesman could be randomized. It was Bigoron's sword? Okay. How do you tell?
I think it's just the text. I think they're identical.
It said it was BGS, okay. Y'all are better at reading than I am. I've been doing this for coming on 3 years. I still can't read the bloody text as fast as these people can.
Yeah, I sometimes I will go back and try to, spam the pause button and I'll still miss it. And with Ham's time of day, he might catch back up here.
I mean, let's be real fair here. This isn't anywhere near a point to be calling someone clearly ahead or not.
Just in terms of the number of checks, I think Xopar has slightly.
He's got the slingshot game and a couple of shops so far over him.
Yeah.
What was that? What was in the final chest? I couldn't see it.
Something garbage. Something not worth picking up.
A skull token. Ew.
But Hamsda's gonna check this Great Fairy Fountain.
Anything goes, really, for ASL. There is, yeah, Millie's got it. We've seen for 4 minutes, we've seen over 8 hours. I mean, this thing could be... There has been a 4-minute seed, which is hilarious. I wish I had seen that one, but...
I think with 69 Triforce pieces, it's safe to say it's gonna be at least 2 hours.
Yeah, we'll be here for a bit.
The big roadblock at the moment is that closed door time. Still a couple entrances around the field to check, but kind of bottlenecked into this direction.
Well, they do have the warp song, and we've seen the owl warps take us other places, so maybe the warp songs will bring us other places too.
Very true, very true.
Mask of Truth is what?
Slingshot.
Slingshot, okay, that's fun.
And we have our first high five of the day, Hamsda, with the ever so slight lead. His chicken has already hatched. He's also got his potato, so...
I'm pretty sure Xopar got his potato
he does.
too.
Yeah, on that D-pad. I love that D-pad.
It's nice in both of these. This one with the boots and the ocarina, when the Majora's Mask with the 3 major masks and the ocarina, so...
Oh, I guess he does have a stick. Why is he always pulling 2 crates? It's gonna let Xopar catch up here.
Alright, our guard's on.
I guess Ham still needs his Lens of Truth in order to...
Come on. Oh, boo. Guards aren't on.
No.
I miss guards. And we won't get a chance to see Collapse either.
Ooh,
there's the Song of Time.
So, almost certainly, Song Sanity is not a thing. The item that we got outside of the Spirit Temple just being a result of starting with 2 songs.
Well, from what I understand, Zelda's still vanilla, like still a song, even in Song Sanity, usually. Because it's that one leftover song.
No, in Song Sanity, they can be anywhere.
Right, in Song Sanity they can, but it could be dungeon songs then, is what I mean. Sorry, that's my bad.
True. Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Hamsda looking for that bunny hood inside that mask shop. It's a good check.
So that's what it could be then, is songs on dungeon rewards, which will be interesting.
Yep, still an open possibility.
Honestly, it's looking more that way than otherwise, because we've seen, or at least been hinted, 3 different song locations, I believe. Seen or hinted.
Yeah, honestly, losers bracket finals, 69 Triforce piece hunt. I couldn't imagine a better scenario.
It is a good one. Alright, what was that hint? I completely missed it. Anybody?
More importantly, 16 Triforce pieces on Xopar's side.
Alright, that was a repeat of the bow hint. Good to know. Alright, grottos are not shuffled, that's confirming it.
Oh yeah. I think we could set it in stone with that Wolfos grotto being our first unique grotto we saw.
That's right, I didn't even think of it when we went in there.
Yep. See, it tends to happen. It's like, oh yeah, I expect this to be here.
Yeah, you just don't think of it, and then you're like, oh wait, and then you think of it somewhere else, and you're like, oh hey, oh that's right, we've already seen this. Well, damn.
Not seen this entrance here in South Hyrule.
I'm gonna call you Jag just because I don't know how to pronounce that. According to Star, it's like 1.25 pieces for what you need. So if there was 69 pieces, it needs to be like 86 and a quarter. So there should be 86 pieces in the pool, according to the math that Star gave us at the beginning.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. But that means 17 pieces. You know, they might get a hint for a piece here, a hint for a piece there. They're going to be keeping track of those ones.
Alright, any good hints here?
But I think we have nearly confirmed songs on dungeon bosses. Sorry, I'm not paying out.
Well, swear, someday I'll be able to read these. What was that one? Alright, Ice Carrot Foolish. I got that one. Okay, and Skull Mask is the piece. Okay, that's good to know.
Alright, so we're trekking all the way up here for Skulltula. Did he check the valley entrance?
Don't think so.
Oh, he's not checking that Skulltula. Going back into, what was this?
He's going adult.
Market, yeah.
And it looks like Hamsda is right behind him.
Absolutely. There you go. Alright, big areas we haven't found yet. Lamon Ranch, Lost Woods. Have no idea where those are. Goron City.
Gerudo Valley. Death Mountain Trail, or well, we found the crater from the Bolero side.
Yeah, we just saw the trail from Xopar.
We did, okay.
Yeah, Field to Lake was the trail.
And we can't get back to the crater as adult because it was an owl warp that brought us there.
Yep. And you can't take an owl as an adult, so no way to get across that bridge. Not much.
Which is a shame.
Of child in Fire Temple.
Which is a shame though, because they have that that hook shot, so they could get across.
Oh, Shadow and Spirit Medallion.
For
the bridge.
So Shadow Spirit Bridge.
Our Ocarina was in the Bombachu shop in the market.
Is that vanilla bridge settings?
That is a vanilla bridge setting.
Okay. I did not realize that was vanilla bridge settings. Don't know about warps yet.
Yeah, I don't think they've played Nocturne. And him? Oh, okay.
It was the Spirit Temple Compass. Well, no, we knew that because you looked and you saw what the medallion was. Duh.
Yep. Even just 43 minutes in, it's easy to lose track of what's happening.
Well, we're comms anyway. We're not supposed to be paying attention. Oh, free Scarecrow.
Hey, that's nice. Alright. Got this check. Very nice time of day from Xopar here.
Forest map.
Don't think that said anything about vanilla. There's no way that Xopar does ice.
Yeah, didn't Xopar. Well, no, he hasn't seen those, has he?
No,
All right,
but he'll see
outside
them
OPC,
popping out
what
of
we
the
got?
forest temple.
That's a boomerang.
Ooh, that's
That's
way
yeah.
to go.
Okay, yeah, and that's vanilla dungeons.
Well, that's a vanilla forest temple and vanilla spirit. Could be any number of master quests.
Well, vanilla as in locations is what I meant. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I think as Star mentioned, if there are boulders in front of the fire temple in the crater, that indicates dungeon ER is not on.
Oh, that's an interesting thing to know.
Yeah, little quirks here or there.
It's looking like vanilla keys. Let's, or at least keys and dungeons. But let's see what the next. Is the double staff also the vanilla small key? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this game vanilla.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, and no master quest because the map didn't say anything. That's good to know.
But to note, I think our first 2 dungeon skulls have been Skulltula tokens.
Oh! Down goes Fraser.
No fairies. Both players very happy to find this free scarecrow here.
Why are you going in water?
I think just confirming dungeon ER or not. Might want to see something about the boss key door. Oh no, I can't get that far.
Alright, well.
Nope, back out he goes.
Yeah, I think that pretty much puts the nail in the coffin that it's not dungeon
Oh
entrance.
yeah. Spirit Force water.
Vanilla small keys. I think that pretty much gives us vanilla small keys.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Now the question becomes, where are the big keys?
Maybe nowhere at all.
That would be nice. I'm sure they're hoping for them to at least be in the same dungeons. Oh, big chest.
It's another triangle.
Alright, third skull is a token, so I'm going to call that as definitely not dungeon tokens.
Yep.
Was that the adult spawn, Sacred Force Metal?
It was. It wasn't very helpful for Xopar. Or maybe it was. Maybe he wanted to come to Forest Temple. That is not a vanilla small key.
That is not a vanilla small key. No, you are right. So that's a dungeon small key. That's the map chest, right? Normally?
Yes, sirree.
So now that was interesting then. 2 small keys and vanilla locations.
Yeah, chest size matches content can sometimes get you like that. Alright, that is a token. I think that is our first token in a small chest. So, as noted earlier, that tells us quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we already knew what the bridge was at this point, so that was probably going to be a thing anyway. That's right. Outside Gang Castle had the boomerang. Thank you for reminding me. I will fix.
Very quick loop for Hamsda in that Force Temple. Back out in at Lake Hylia.
Okay, there you go. We haven't seen anything in field yet, I don't think.
No, just a bunch of entrances.
Yeah, I don't think the grotto had anything. Any of the grottos had anything, really. I mean, there might have been some Triforce pieces out there, but
yeah, unfortunately. It's a little harder to track down your way the heroes for that reason.
Yeah. I'm not sure if did we see all the grottos out there?
Nope, we need the ones on the west side of the field. The Tektite, Cow Grotto.
Okay.
And plugging along 50 minutes in, almost 20. Yeah, that's the 20th piece for both of them there. High five at the 20 Triforce.
I mean, so far the pieces have been nice and showing up, and there's your confirmation on bomb chews being in logic. I love that little quirk of the bomb chew packs in the grass.
Yeah, really easy to max out your bomb chews.
What is the max on the bomb chews? I can't remember. 50?
Yeah, I do believe it's 55. Or, sorry, 50.
Well, this is some ominous fishing music. Xopar's not even going to look and see what's in that small chest.
No.
Not that you can blame him.
Yeah, he's out of there. And Hams with this check, I think they are neck and neck. With the exception of that boomerang and lens for Xopar.
And the lens so far hasn't proven to be needed, so... I don't know. Props to Xopar for playing with black hearts. I could not... I'd have so much trouble telling what my actual hearts were if I had been playing with black hearts. Like, I know you can see it blinking, but, like, even so...
Oh, Hamsda's black heart.
Hamsda's, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, Ham's going for the fairy fountain.
That's right. They started with ZL. I forgot that they started with ZL. This is a good check. Let's see what we got, if anything. Probably a skull token, but who knows?
And Xopar's going to clear outweigh the hero Hyrule Field. It's one of our first heart pieces we've seen.
Well, let's see. They started as Sacred Forest Meadow, right? Sacred Forest Meadow leads to... where?
Meadow leads to the drawbridge, the street, which leads to the desert.
Yeah, so I don't think they have a way to get the CAC right now.
To get to CAC is Zor's River to Hyrule Field. How do they get to the river?
The river was the Lost Woods. No, the river was the main entrance of the Kokiri Forest.
Can't get into Kokiri Forest from the lake.
Right.
Field to Ranch. Field to Ranch will take him into the river.
That's right. And then the river to the CAC. Yep.
Looks like Valley takes you into Domain, though. And we have an open Zor's River.
And that Zora's Fountain takes you to River Valley. Okay, the thief side. Fortress side. And we're back to beeping. Yay, we're not beeping. What was that down there? Was that a strength? That was a strength.
Ooh.
We like strength.
Ew.
I'd give him forest if you wanted to go after it. Could he go after it?
Not as adult.
He had to go
back time. Yeah. Get track.
And can we see it?
Map. What do we have there?
Anybody catch it? Was that a small chest behind those rocks? Couldn't see it, so I'm assuming it was probably small too, yeah. So, Ham, what are you going to do? Besides try to figure it out himself. Okay, he said it was a small chest. That works.
And Hamsda's gonna be nipping at Xopar's heels here.
This is a new check, I believe. Pizza Hut.
Now, Xopar did this right before finding his way into Domain.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I couldn't. I didn't remember seeing it on his side, but then, you know, I'm just sticking to being what comms does and not paying attention to what's going on.
Oh, it's very easy to get confused and turned around in an overworld entrance.
Okay, we're gonna get a check on this skull. Or, well, we were going to get a check on that skull, but...
I'll peek it from here. If it's worth it, he'll go back up. Gotta love ice physics.
That's the piece of triforce. He'll go back up for that, probably. Another Dorito. That's right, King Zora is the real villain of the piece. Oh, that's annoying. It's respawned.
Oh, that is annoying. I guess the loading zone.
What was that? Was that the Dongo's Cavern Path of Gold?
Ooh, I missed that.
On the King Zora? Gains. No, that was. Yeah.
Yes, Ganon's Domain is on the way of the hero. Chat confirms Dongo's Cavern is Path Gold. Alright, where do we go from here? Oh, looks like Xopar's going to Deathmount Trail.
Ham's gonna go check the waterfall in the hint stone.
Yeah,
I can't tell. Anybody catch that?
He's going for it. Meanwhile, Xopar doing some trail hints. I don't think we saw any of the entrances or the checks here yet.
Did you catch what that one was down at the bottom of the river? It looked like a skull hint, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that was either a repeat of our 40 or 50.
Okay. Probably the 40, I think, then, because I think we've seen the 50. Twice.
Alright, DC, what do we got? Notes Way of the Hero. Is it vanilla? Yeah.
It looks vanilla.
Shucks.
I think someone already said that because we didn't get a vanilla or a indicator on the map that was found, that because of that it tells you that there are no Master Quest dungeons on.
I gotcha.
Zora's Domain is on the Path of Gold.
And there's gonna be lots of places that are Path of Gold, unfortunately. Now, 2 notes. Xopar does not have strength or a bomb bag.
And he's starting to run low on shoes.
I don't think it's logical to have to do a ground jump to feed Dodongo a bomb chew. I think that's the only check that they can't get in logic here.
That would make sense.
At least I hope so.
Yeah, I think we can pretty much put the nail in the coffin on these being dungeon skulls. Being normal. Yeah, Polden, we saw the boomerang on the Skulltula.
Yeah, that is an advantage here for Xopar at the 1 hour 2 minute mark.
Now, if we find Domain, not Domain, Fountain rather, yeah, that one. Oh, we got a big chest. Is this going to be just a Triforce piece or something else? Triforce piece, boo, come on, give us something, game.
I mean, we've got a bow, a hook shot. Kinda looking for a strength, I think.
Oh, we know where there's a strength, we just gotta figure out how to get it. That's the question, is how do you get that strength? There's nothing else there. He's gonna do the eyes. That's one. Alright, 1 for 3 so far. Let's see what we do. Yeah, okay, 2 for 4. That's not bad.
Yeah, light up the eyes, boys. Light up the eyes. Alright, so Hamsda is going to be half a Dodongo's Cavern behind Xopar, who is maintaining their lead.
Yeah. Yep. So what are we doing here, Xopar? Okay, you're going to do the get the double. Oh, he's going to push for 3.
Yeah, I think he can keep doing that over and over.
Well, eventually they despawn. So you do have like a finite amount of time before you run out, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
That would be pretty funny, Kirby. I don't know if that can be a thing or not, though.
I think they would Skulltula be in big chests for that scenario.
We have a gold scale. For what? Lab Dive was a Path of Gold piece, and Tech Ground was a piece of heart, so...
I think technically you need that for the Triforce piece.
Yeah, so is that what we're going to call that then? We're going to call that a gold scale in Dodongo's Cavern?
I mean, we got Triforce pieces too.
Well, someone was saying that Path of Gold cannot be for Triforce pieces. I don't know how true that is, but I'm going to put the gold scale in there.
Yeah, looks like gold scale for just pizza.
And we know that that has to be the gold scale, so I'm going to put it in as gold scale.
Meanwhile, Xopar missing his chew drop. There we go.
You ever figure out what the item pool was?
I don't think so. I mean, we've seen pieces of heart. I think that tells you something.
Yeah. Alright, well that's good to know. It's either scarce or balanced. And we do know that there are 2 bows. So if we find a 3rd bow, that would tell us it's, what, balanced if it's a 3rd bow?
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, Xopar having a tough time with King Dodongo here. Will Hams go deeper? Will he try to face the king, or will he think better of this?
Well, that's good to know, Fan. I didn't realize that that made a difference. There we go. There goes the king. He's down. Elvis has left the building.
I'll say it, huh?
Alright, does he have anything? He has another Triforce piece. No, his songs. I'm gonna say that confirms songs as dungeon rewards.
Yes, sir.
There it is marked.
Prelude, where does that take us?
So that was a vanilla stone for the dog. Okay. I mean, it's Does it really matter if stuff is stones or not at this point?
No, mainly looking for the shadow, water, fire combinations.
We need the shadow stone.
Well, you can get 69 triforce pieces without opening damage, but it does hold a lot of checks.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good sign. What's here? Another triforce piece. Have we seen the warp songs at random?
I don't think we have.
I think someone started to play Nocturne and then they didn't.
Okay, we found the Lost Woods, though.
Oh, Nocturne goes late. Okay, we have seen it, so we do know that songs are warps. Okay, somebody already marked it. Never mind. Alright, Lost Woods from Goron City.
Just checking out the grotto. We got a big chest.
What was that hit? The item is dead too? Okay. What was the item?
Alright, we've got the wasteland. We've got the fortress.
There you go.
And there's our crater.
What was that hint? Fire trial off. Oh, okay. So we got some trials on. That's nice.
Ooh, 4 or 5 trials though.
No.
So, yes.
It doesn't matter in theory?
Which trial is hinted will tell you something about the other trials that are on. So...
Well, we don't have to do the trials in theory, yes. But...
No, we will certainly
That's
have trials.
No, we don't have to be Ganon.
Oh, true. Yeah. So very likely that we will not see the validation chest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now that would be something, though. Having your first hook shot locked somehow behind the validation chest. Not that that can happen here, but that would be something.
Alright, Hamsda taking note. He's found the Lost Woods. There's a whole bunch of entrances in here. While Xopar's, he wants to see some info about this, Gerudo training grounds.
Well, he's got a Song of Time, he's got iron boots, he's got a hook shot, and a bow. He can do everything but 4 checks inside a training ground, so...
Well, more importantly, he'll be able to see if, membership is shuffled.
And it's not.
It's not.
No, it is. That's a map.
Oh.
Gerudo card is shuffled. Yeah, that was a map.
Ew.
That was some bait and switch right there, and that's a large chest up on top.
Yeah, unfortunately, the token and maps look a lot alike. Alright, no opponent song, just a couple of entrances to check here. Water temple map.
Yeah. One entrance, really, because they can't get into GTG, and even if they had opponent, they couldn't do it, so...
I mean, you could ground jump if they had bombs, but you're right.
I think Cam saw that map and thought it was the card, and... Yep. Getting caught trying to go in.
found Lon Ranch. That's not helpful.
Dead end, but we can see if it's Cow Sanity.
True. I haven't seen that.
And I couldn't tell if it was too quick. Was that Cow Sanity off or on? What did people say?
I could not see. I think it was off. Yeah.
No cows. Boo. Alright, we're getting close. We've got 2 or 3 outstanding, 3 or 4 actually. 4 outstanding right now. Settings to know.
Yeah, we do know Pose is dead, I think. We got a hint for that pretty early on. But we haven't found, Goron City, we haven't found a couple of places.
Probably going to be locked behind those warp zones.
I mean, all the entrances should be coupled up. So there's nothing that's going to be inaccessible via...
True.
It could be inaccessible via logic, but it's not going to be inaccessible to these guys.
Well, we do also have, 2 Lost Woods entrances that are outstanding still?
Just the one to the meadow.
Okay. What was the one that goes into Kokiri Forest?
Forest to Death Mountain Crater.
Okay.
The top of the crater.
So we got a bottom of crater then.
I don't know if they can access that doorway without hovers or a hammer. Xopar's now doing some fishing, following up in Ham's footsteps.
And we still got 1 entrance on Death Mountain Trail too, right? We got the one up by Biggeron.
Up.
Which could be something interesting.
One of those has got to take us to Goron City at this point.
I would hope so.
Actually, a couple other spots.
Do not think we've seen Fountain yet. We've seen Domain, but not Fountain.
Correct. Xopar is going back inside the water temple. Now, they've both been into forest, so they know it's not...
Emo, be nice.
Why? You don't have to be nice.
So that skull is a skull. Either one of them have gone back to Kakariko as adult, have they? Because we still don't know what the top entrance to Kakariko is.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is Hamsda checking that now. Maybe. Where's he going? No, he's going back child. Nope.
No, he's gonna get his boomerang first.
Oh, right. OGC. Wait of the hero.
Did we see anything in Hyrule Field yet? I feel like we've checked most of it.
Yeah, the only one we haven't done is the one grotto by the valley entrance.
The cow.
This is Kak, right?
Yep. He's gonna go Lon to River to Kak. That would be nice. Meanwhile, Xopar fooling around in water over there.
Well, I think he just remembered about the hint for the boss key chest.
That's right. So boss keys definitely aren't vanilla.
Yep.
Just a question.
Out of there.
It's a question of where are they? Piece of heart.
Alright, that's the river for you. And this will be the village for Hams. Will he wait out time of day? Nope. He's gonna be checking on some Skulltula tokens here.
Well, we get to see what 10 Skulls is.
Xopar getting his entrances a little confused. Wanted to go to Kakariko, but just needs to go down one entrance. As we
that's
have
nice
our bound
find.
bag.
1 hour and 20 minutes into the sea for our first bomb bag. Nice to choose your logic, so it doesn't really matter, but preloading logic though. Now, if only one of them will check it.
Ham's in the graveyard, wants a song, wants the race stamp, eh?
Oh, so we did see prelude with the Poe Hut, okay. So what do the composers have for us? A skull token. Womp womp. Market was one of the field entrances. Yeah, I like the field. Okay, I know what Ham's going to do. He's going to go through digging and then go up to the windmill using Summertime.
Yep, that is pretty efficient. And actually, we saw, I think this is our hover boots in the windmill.
She'll be nice to get as well.
Time of day working out a little better for Xopar here in Kakariko during the daytime.
It's another Skulltula in a small chest.
There is our Giant's Knife. So that confirms Medigoron and the Carpet Salesman are shuffled.
Alright, that leaves us with 3. Is the weird egg? Well, the weird egg isn't vanilla, so the weird egg is shuffled. So just the big keys in the item pool.
And a bigger wallet. Alright, perfect timing. We are about to check some shops. Oh wait, no we're not. It's nighttime.
Yeah. Now, does he remember that he haven't checked the top entrance out of here yet, though? Now, if you get the giant's knife after the bigger on sword, it doesn't imprint over the bigger on sword, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh, fountain.
Well, that's nice, fine. Hopefully he remembers that Ice Cavern is foolish. Considering that's our only foolish hint so far. I cannot see. What is that? Triforce piece? Triforce piece. Yeah. He's gonna take the death fort.
I mean, yeah. But almost about halfway there with that 33rd.
Yep. So the iceberg was nothing, I take it? I couldn't see that either. There's the fairy fountain and the War Skull. Well, we can't get the War Skull. Never mind. He doesn't have any strength. Repeat of Big Pose being dead.
Meanwhile, Xopar with a 40? No, 50.
Fire Temple Compass.
And fire is vanilla. So Zopar's gonna get his hover boots here, his giant's wallet. He's gonna show us what's in the shops here in Kakariko Village. Hamsda out of that fountain.
Whoever has Ham, can you mark his boomerang for us, please? Thank you, thank you. I don't know why I asked you guys to do it. I could have just done it myself, but... Happens to all of us, lazy. Trust me. It happened to me all freaking night last night with MMR. I just kept missing things.
Well, Xopar gonna show off some North American aim.
You're right, it shouldn't be marked. Because it's not shuffled. No, it is shuffled. Weird Egg is technically shuffled, right? Because she doesn't have it.
Who? What?
Anju didn't give us the Weird Egg. Where's the No, the Weird Egg is Malin. Never mind. Never mind, I'm getting my eggs mixed up.
Ooh, Deku Tree has our Shadow Medallion.
I'm getting my eggs mixed up. I was thinking Pocket Kuko, not Weird Egg.
Yeah, easy to get your eggs mixed up.
Either way, they're both good scrambled.
Meanwhile, we've got a high five. Both our runners in Kakariko Village. Xopar up the bow minigame. We are neck and neck. Ooh,
oh.
fire. That is a source of fire.
That's nice. And they got both the items to use them. Too bad FAE is banned.
Well,
Or I guess
don't. Yeah, our songs are shuffled, so it's not helpful. But we got some more tokens.
However, if this was Dungeon Entrance Randomizer and Shadow wasn't vanilla, FAE would be on the table.
But more importantly, Hams with 35, 4 whole pieces of triforce up on Xopar there, who's now going to discover the fountain.
Yeah, I think MMR had it better with the Ham, ouch, with the minigame. You know, that gives you unlimited arrows and such when you do the minigames.
Also taking the death. Are very scarce on pieces. Oh, Ham's missing that pink.
At least this time he gets to do it for free. I don't know how that one missed, though. It went through the damn thing. Hitboxes suck, that's all there is to it.
I think we need to go back child at this point.
All that for a compass. Well, they know how to get the Jabu now, so yeah, that's definitely a play.
Jabu, Lost Woods, Lon Lon Ranch.
Where was the slingshot again? It was on something. Speaking of Lost
one of the masks? Yeah, there we go, Mask of Truth.
That's right. And there was a piece of Triforce on Skull Mask.
Ooh, Ham's taking those fire arrows to the Royal Tomb.
I don't think we've seen blue fire in a shop. Oh, we have, Ken? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
Or were you answering Sky? Oh, hey, look, a stick. One stick.
A whole one. Alright, yeah, Xopar has decided it's time. He's returning his Master Sword to the pedestal of time. He wants to be Peter Pan. A couple of entrances left to find. Also, Xopar has the knowledge of the Goron bracelet in Gerudo Valley. So plenty of stuff to do now that we've turned in our chicken. Talon is home. So we can do the Zelda's Letterlocked stuff.
Can you get to that strength from that side of the river, though?
Yes, you can.
Because the bridge is up anyway.
Yeah.
That's right, the bridge is up as a child.
I mean, but we also do want to see what's on the other side of the valley, too. I'll have to see where Xopar routes this. After 3 whole seasons, I am fairly confident in saying that Xopar is pretty good at his overworld entrance randomizer routing. First stop, Sacred Force Meadow.
That's a good point, Rob. I forgot about that, even though it doesn't give you the card. Freeing the Carpenters does replay the bridge. Right, I don't think we've seen the other end of DMC. I don't think we've seen the top of DMT. And yeah, and we haven't seen the far side of Gerudo Valley.
Yeah, the Valley Fortress, the trail, the crater, all those places have an entrance open still.
And at least one of those should lead to Goron City. And I don't think we've seen either end of the wasteland. Yeah.
True, very true.
So.
I think we might have found one of them. Maybe not.
Well, we found Colossus, which came in off of one side. I don't think we actually found one of the wastelands.
Alright, Xopar's found Zora's domain as a child.
As a prescription.
A prescription?
He's trying to remember if he saw the hint or not. He can't make up with his mind. Oh, he's getting it. Well, now we need to find blue fires, or get blue fire. Though I'm pretty sure didn't we see that dead?
The king? I don't think so.
Not the king, the bigger one.
The big one, yes.
It's a triforce piece? I could have sworn it was a piece. Okay.
Now, I do believe Zora's domain is Way of the Hero, so pay attention. What are we gonna find?
Well, he's gonna have to find money first. Should see how much that 20 rupee gets inside the shop there while he's in there. So if it's like 5 rupees for the 20 rupee.
Yeah, this money management is letting the hams catch back up. Right nipping on Xopar's heels.
Let's see what they find. And now Ham's got to decide if he wants to buy that. And Ham is not going to buy it.
Nope, he's marked that hint down, wanted that Triforce piece, but can't afford it. And we are going to have a dual diving minigame. Ooh, and Hams is gonna do the slightly faster strat.
Or he drops off the waterfall.
Yep. He has already stored his flame storage. Xopar doing the slightly easier strat.
Talking to Percy? Are we playing Minish Cap? Turn enough here.
Oh, Ham! Jeez, this scared the crap out of me.
And that's a small chest. Huff's over there getting triggered.
I'm getting triggered.
So, Percy is a check in the Minish Cap that Huff is, like, vehemently against people doing. Like, rabidly, vehemently against. Come on, Ham, get the last one. Get it! Oh, just in time. Nice. So who's Percy Elizun? I'm not following this one, because this is one I haven't heard before either.
Is that Percy Jackson, the son of Zeus?
That was a bad movie, right? The book was adapted badly. The diving instructor is Percy. Okay, I've never... That's new to me, but that's cool.
Alright, so Hams is going out of the fountain. I want to see the domain to lake entrance here from Xopar.
So wait, was there anything on the? What was the diamond game reward? I didn't even notice.
Like money or something. Something dumb.
So Unthawing King Zora is our way of the hero in there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What was that? What did he just get?
Deku Shield.
Deku Shield.
There's the wasteland. Alright, this is Hamsda's strength. The first one we've seen collected at 1 hour, 40 minutes in.
Okay, I was gonna say Fen, because we still have him out there.
Oh, Xopar has found Gorn City.
And I completely missed how he got there. Anybody catch that? How did he get there?
He must have dove from the lake. Or not the lake.
The lake entrance from Domain. Yeah, it's a good spot for it. It's interesting, though. That means that they gotta figure out how the adult can get there.
Well, there's another 2 entrances he's gonna check here.
Ooh. At the Mirror Shield.
And it looks like Hams is setting up a death warp.
We're back to beeping. Oh, that's nice. Oh, 2 big chests back here. That's 1. 30 gold sotos was what? Long shot. Okay.
Piece 35. Oh, that's new. Just gonna have to death
Nice. And it's a big chest, so it's definitely worth. Triforce piece. That catches him up to the Hamsda, though. And he was able to get back over the same way.
Yep. Just gonna see what's we know the pot's dead. Oh, the shop.
Rip Trent spot today. Is that another strength? That's another strength. For 170 rupees.
Shucks. How much is that gold rupee? Damn.
175 rupees. Well, the Triforce piece was affordable.
Yeah,
I just need to find a way to farm them.
Well, Hamsda... Oh no, this is not the Lost Woods. Well, it's the Lost Woods, but... And it looks like Xopar is interested in what's on the pot.
And forgetting that we got a hint for it.
Well, it could be something useful. I think it might have been the Goron Tunic. It might be Triforce Beat.
I don't remember. Let's see. Lazy. He's been keeping the hint sheet up to thing, so let's take a look at what he says.
Oh, even if it's money, that might be why he's doing it too. Not pizza.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Farm the money that way.
Surely there's a faster way to farm money, no? He can go back into the Zora minigame. The Zora diving game is surely faster. They can drop like a giant orange rupee. They can drop 50s. Or that happens. I didn't know that happened.
Well, learn something new every time you watch RSL, right?
How much was that?
It was definitely a purple.
Oh, was it a 50? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a 50.
Yeah. I know those types of models are slightly different shades. Meanwhile, Hamsda turning in that Keaton mask.
So it was a 50, a 20, and a 5. So there's that money for that strength if whenever you want to go get it.
He wants another $75. Hamsda in the fountain. Does Ham have a fish?
That is ugly, Rob. That is very ugly. Boomerang for Sons on Baronade for Frogs 2 to have a Triforce piece.
Yeah, I mean, that's something. Alrighty.
Sure, why not? Might as well if you're buying the rest of the shop outright.
Now I'm confused. Why is he still farming?
Maybe in case he runs across some blue fire, because he's probably thinking that King Zora is the way of the hero item, maybe?
Nah, I think chat has it right. The shard in the Zora shop. Yep, princess, please.
Just needs to cooperate a little bit. And Xopar is done farming rupees.
Yeah, I still think it would have been faster to Zora minigame dive.
Alright, we got a big chest here and a Jabu.
Oh, yeah.
And there's your path of gold for the boomerang. I think. Was that the... I didn't look. That was... No, that was the bubble room, wasn't it?
That one is blocked by the boomerang.
Okay. I could not remember.
Alright, Xopar gonna pick up his silver gauntlets here.
Getting anyway. What do you got there? Oh, that was a nice pickup. You forgetting somebody? So, Ham leaves her in that room. Where does she spawn? Does she spawn back outside, or does she spawn all the way back where she normally would be?
She'll be up top.
Right, so she'll still be back where she would normally, where she spawns originally? Up top? Okay. At least we know that when Xopar gets to Goron City, not Xopar, Hamsda gets to Goron City, he'll be able to buy his strength. So what song do you think Jabu's got for us?
Pona.
I like that one. Too bad we can't really do anything with the Pona at the moment, but it's a good one. No cow sanity, no archery available, so... Jabu is the Kokiri Emerald. Okay. So we're just shuffling our... No, I guess we're not, because Deku is the Shadow Medallion. That's an interesting boomerang color on Zolgar for Xopar's side, huh? That, like, bluish looking thing?
Setting up for another Death Warp here in Gerudo Valley.
And there he goes.
Question about the break. I do believe the break is at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yep, can confirm 5 minutes every 2.5 hours will be the scheduled breaks.
Every 2.5 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, they changed that. It used to be 2 hours.
Well, it is up to the runners here on RSL.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Just in time for Star to get back. This is good Baronade music. The shop music for Baronade. Pain. I think Baronade is selling pain. Down the Lostwood Bridge if you wanted to go to Dark Kokiri.
Zopar's checking the final grotto here in Hyrule Field, Way of the Hero.
Hold on.
Or maybe not, never mind.
Hold on. Songs are not. No, that's probably because we have a second song. Never mind. Carry on. False alarm. Right, there are 2 dungeon rewards that will not be songs because, well, yeah, 2 dungeon rewards that will not be songs because of the fact that we started with 2. 69 Triforce pieces battle, because we are children here. Well, we've already decided that the songs are going to be dungeon rewards, not vanilla. Kin, based off of the fact that Zelda was one and Dango dropped one at the end. So we're pretty sure it's still boss songs, but because we started with 2 songs, there are going to be 2 places that would normally have a song that's not going to have a song. So like, you know, middle of the GTG maze, end of the ice cavern, all the dungeon bosses. So 2 of those will not have a song. So one of them, I guess, is Jabu. How do you figure, Fen? Which ones do we know that aren't songs besides Jabu? Right. You're thinking the vanilla locations are songs, not the bosses. Because we saw the vanilla locations weren't songs, and that's what led us to think that it was either dungeons or Song Sanity.
Yeah, we are fairly confident that bosses -2 will have songs on them.
Yes, that's what we're thinking at this point. Finn trying to weasel out by blaming it all on Kinra.
Alright, Xopar has found the Lost Woods' child. I don't know if we've seen any of the checks in here. The soil patches, the scrubs. Not those scrubs.
Hamsda has all the money.
Well, he's turned in 20 Skulltulas, held his Tycoon wallet, so won't be hurting in that department.
And another compass, telling him that Jabba is a Kokiri Emerald.
He's picking up that Mask of Truth. Skull Mask was a piece Triforce, and Mask of Truth was something more valuable. Slingshot?
Yes. Skull Mask was the piece of Triforce. Like, yeah, what August said. Why am I repeating him? I don't need to repeat him. He spit it already.
Oh, and there is that crater access from the woods. Lost Woods to Meadow is Gorn City to crater.
Hamsda is going to go down the rabbit hole a little bit, I think. To get the lens, he may follow that up.
Yeah, unfortunately, Lens won't lead him to nothing. Needs to make his way into Goron City, get that silver gauntlets.
Eventually, but they don't really do him any good right now. Well, I guess he could do. He doesn't have the mirror shield either.
Yep, he needs to get the shot of Goron City.
Was that in there too?
Yeah, I think that was on the Hot Rodder.
That's right, it was on Hot Rod. That's right, that was our Spirit Pack. Which would be an interesting play right now. Was that the Ocarina of Time?
It was. Not bad for $40.
Oh.
Alright, haven't seen the Ocarina memory game, and I'm not sure if I've ever seen the Ocarina memory game with the blue Ocarina.
I'm pretty certain I've never seen it with the blue Ocarina.
Now that should make it go twice as fast, right?
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
Like Xopar was thinking about that Skulltula in that crate up there. And are we going to see our first look at Child Spirit?
Looks like after he does this, I don't remember what this was. What was this? This wasn't anything too important, I don't think. I think it's just a... No, actually, I think it was a Triforce piece, wasn't it? Maybe.
Given how early it was to access this, I was feeling a little bad checking it so late, but luckily just the pizza.
And here's where he picks up some of the ones that Hamsda had over him.
Oh yeah, no, Xopar is in the Triforce lead. 25 to go.
Close, yeah. We are past the halfway point, people. We've seen Lon Lon. I'll be damned if I can remember where, but we've seen Lon Lon.
Yep. From Gerudo Fortress. And to get to Fortress...
You have to come out of the desert, which means, yeah, you need the card.
No, from Lost Woods you can get into the fortress, and from there you can sneak past the guards.
Not with the gate closed.
Oh, you're right. Huh. I wonder if the Death Mountain Trail Owl takes you there.
It could.
Oh, will the guard throw you into Valley? Yeah, I guess, without a hook shot.
Yeah, it throws you into Valley.
Alright, this is a slingshot for Hams, as Zopar's trekking into Child Spirit, gets one small key, so he'll go up, up, up. Or he might just come back as an adult.
Well, that is always the question when someone's doing Spirit, is how far they're willing to go as a child. Ooh, and he dropped too soon. There we go. That's a big chest.
Another Tringle. But keeping that lead.
Well, that's interesting to know. Thank you, Robin Polden. Still means you need the Gerudo card because you can't get the gate's not open, but I mean, Ham is bound to find Goron City eventually. And there was what? 2, 3 in the maze?
Yeah, I think 2 in the maze, 1 in the shop.
Mirror Shield and the Strength.
So, and Zopar has reached Child Lon Ranch. I was getting my 2 Ranch and Ranch 2s confused. Why isn't he going in there for the checks? God damn it, Zopar.
Must have something else on his mind he wants to go see first.
But he's got Talon and Malin, Overworld Skull in there, Silo, 4 daytime checks.
Ah, that's why, okay. That was the Lon Lon exit.
Oh, that makes more sense. Alright, that was our Hyrule Field. Oh, Zopar's turning in 20 skulls here, I think. Nothing else in Cat to do.
Hylian Shield on the worst skull. Or I guess that's not the worst skull, the top of
Worst child.
Kratos skull. Yeah. And another piece of gold. We are getting there, though the pieces seem to be coming slower.
That's how it tends to happen. But I'm guessing another hour, maybe 90 minutes.
What they said. It's vanilla scrubs. Would that triforce piece count? No, it's a plan though, clearly. Yeah, just the normal scrubs that have items have items.
Alright, Hams is gonna find his Spawn City here in a sec. And they are tied back up for the Triforce pieces. Xopar jumping into Jabu's belly. And I'm gonna show us what's on the volcano? Nope.
There was, yeah, one, at least two. But he had one, not Java. Baronade had one, and there was one on the map, or compass chest. Those two, yes, and then I think the other two were not. Xopar is probably thinking he's going to get a song off of Jabu, which is part of what he's doing. Alright, have we seen this entrance yet? I know this is one of the ones we were missing before, but I can't remember if I haven't been paying attention to see if someone else actually gone up here yet.
Yeah, I think this will take him to the Goron City shortcut to the Lost Woods entrance.
Ah, okay.
So this will get him into Goron City, his silver gauntlets, his mirror shield.
Hello?
Oh, and Star's back early.
Hey!
Hi, Star.
The thing I was doing got done early. I am back. Currently loading everything up.
Yeah. It's been a thing.
Yeah, we are 24 Triforce pieces away. We've confirmed songs on dungeons. Hams is about to stumble into Goron City for the first time, pick up Strength 2, Mirror Shield, and a couple of Triforce pieces.
Nice. And yes, Riley, it really is 69 piece Triforce Sun. Nice. Right. Currently quickly scanning through the settings and notes sheet to see where everything was. Doesn't look too bad for 2 hours 13 minutes in items wise.
Oh, it's been interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will leave you to it then.
Do know that a
Thanks,
hook shot is on 30 skulls.
Oh, that's a bit of an ouch.
But otherwise, we need the Gerudo card to get into GTG, the Kokiri sword to still get the Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, looking good on items. And I guess we're missing the hammer.
That would be an issue, yeah. How are our Catholic golds looking?
Let's see, we've got Hyrule Field, Deku Tree, Zora's Domain. Dongo's Cavern. Ice is foolish.
Yeah, I see the ice foolish, nice.
Places that we fully cleared out are Jabu, Sacred Forest Meadow. Cleared out the market. Cleared out Gerudo Valley. Saw the first 2 checks in Child Spirit. I haven't seen any more Spirit Temple. I assume that's where Xopar has on his radar shortly after Jabu.
That is a nice green mirror shield for him. He's got some extremely dramatic music for Goron City, man. Apparently Ganon now lives in Goron City or something.
I do believe the final entrance in Goron City should take us to the fortress.
Alright, yeah, the only parts of I was here for the first 15 minutes, so I saw the first extremely closed off section of the map. How did they get out of that loop, actually?
Somehow they got into the Zora's River.
I remember, yeah. Scale on Dante thinking would do it, because I remember we were at a part where there were Cack Knight skulls when I left. That's fun. Great seed. Like, gotta love when Overworld ER locks you off that badly. And there's only one way out of it.
And now they've both seen the 30 hit holds their long shot. So we're 4 more skulls away from that. Get their 27th for Baronade.
Oh, that's a good point. Ham skipped the... Ham, Goron Pot's hinted, never mind for Ham.
Yep.
This chat's debating that. That's a very expensive piece of the Triforce at 220 rupees. We've got ourselves Big Octo here.
Yeah, we saw Xopar do the Goron pot like 10 times to farm up money for a couple of Triforce pieces. Both in Zora shop and Goron shop. Ham, you just got a Mirror Shield and Strength 2.
Correct.
You know where to go.
I agree with you, actually. That is a good catch from Rob. Xopar is looking at pot strats for Baronade. He's only got 2 sticks right now. That's gonna be fun.
Oh, well, not fun is the Death Mountain Trail Owl taking you exactly where you've been. I don't know how it dropped Link underneath the water like that, but...
That's a fun one. So yeah, we're gonna see, I guess, the fabled pot strats from Xopar, since, well, they don't have a Kokiri sword yet. That's giving them access to Path of Gold Deku at some point eventually, but until then, well, we've kinda stuck. Did we ever figure out what item pool this is, August?
It's scarcer balanced.
Yeah, I'd expected as much, since with 69 Triforce piece, Triforce Hunt is extremely hard for 138 pieces to generate. Yeah, we have seen two bows and looking at the sheet, we definitely saw two bows. I knew that. Apparently two bomb bags. Yeah, low on health. So that's also it's also just a chest size matches content, so that's not saying much. 100 health. We are going to see more of Child Spirit here now from Ham.
I think this is Ham's first trek in here. Let's see whether he decides to go up further after that first small key. Well, luckily he has taken good enough notes, has gotten into Spirit Temple, wants to see if he's locked out of Adult Spirit. Just getting the first two checks here.
Yeah, Xopar dealing with pot strats and does get it. Nice. Zemo noting you generally want to throw the pot before you try to use sticks, or Rob disagreeing, because oftentimes it's easier to throw the pot on the first couple phases. So opinions vary. Marinade giving us another piece. One of two song locations that were replaced by items since they started with Nocturne and ZL.
Yeah, 2 hours, 20 minutes in, we've seen two bosses. One of them had a song, one of them has not.
Yep.
Yeah, and that is it for Child Spirit for Hams. They are trying to get back to the Temple Time.
I see, by the way, it's Dungeon Small Key Sanity, which is absolutely lovely.
I don't think so.
Or is it just regular Dungeon Small Keys?
Yeah,
yeah, just regular Dungeon Small Keys. Never mind.
Yeah.
Closed Door of Time was fun, as always. Okay. So we're still parsing through our notes sheet. And they're both, save warping to Kokiri and heading back out. And Hams is up to 52 pieces now, Xopar sitting at 47.
Yeah, looks like Hems is nipping at the heels of Xopar. Just a minute or so behind his path. Alright, they will be reunited with their Master Sword here.
And we'll see where they go next.
I think they don't have many choices besides Spirit Temple.
Oh, it does not look like they do. Triforce Hunt requires you to find the number of Triforce pieces required for the seed, so in this case, a very nice 69. And then once you find those 69 pieces, the game gives you the game's castle boss key, saves, and sends you to credits in that order. CMX.
And Xopar first into the desert. Just gonna stop out, wait out time of day, get these two skulls. We've already seen Hams get these two, so he might actually make it into the temple first. Yep.
I think so. Yeah, especially because Xopar is also waiting on time of day a little bit here. It's just before night.
Yeah, I think Hams has done a little bit better in the time of day management.
Day management's always difficult with overworld entrance randomizer and the complete and total lack of sunsong, because who knows what dungeon that's on. And that's a good question. How many triforce pieces do you think there will be in Spirit Temple August? I do most of
5.
it. I'm gonna go with 4 personally. They've got quite a number of checks available. They have a Ferrosaur, ZL, Mirror Shield. They can do pretty much all of it here.
Yep, very likely to get a couple of keys, so a bunch of checks. Over 10.
Yeah. Just a small chest on the right side here, the boulders. Time to climb up. Hey, there's the boss key. And a regular key. Is that actually the first boss key you've seen in August?
That is.
Lovely, and it is the boss key to Forest Temple. Oh boy, we've got some kind of boss key sanity going. Probably
Ew.
Dungeon BK sanity.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know it's not vanilla small keys because the map chest in the Forest Temple is a small key chest.
Well, the compass chest in Spirit just now was also a small key, so yes.
Yeah, but that is our first boss key chest. That's pretty yucky.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun, since it's songs on dungeon rewards, so those songs are gonna be locked behind those boss keys. Inspire is a nice find, so they don't currently have a warp to Nocturne.
No, we have very few warp songs. Nocturne takes us somewhere down. Prelude takes us somewhere less down, but...
Nocturne is Lake from Valley, which is pretty silly, according to our sheet. And Prelude is a Pohut, which is not bad.
It's more of a... kind of gets you into Hyrule Field easier.
According to Rob, the Dense Fire opens up the Way of the Hero in Field. Or Path of Golden Field, technically. Nice Triforce piece, that's 53 for Ham.
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't seen the Cow Grotto in the valley.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I have not been here to count Spirit Key, so I have no idea where if that Dense Fire is key-locked. Allison, he found the Forest boss key in Spirit.
Yeah, him's head is on the 4 keys. He's used 1, has 3.
Right, because I know there was a key in Compass. Beyond that, I actually haven't been here to see the rest of the keys in Spirit, and I'll be honest, I have no idea where any of it is. Hi, Drew! Yes, it is indeed 69 East Triforce Hunt. It's a great meme. It is correct, Trent. Dins is in fact locked behind 3 keys. I just don't know where those 3 keys are. Well, that's 1 key in the map chest. That's fire locked. Good to know. Although the Cack Ladder Skull is Yeah, the magic was free in the calculator skull. I think that turned up right about as I left even. Then fire arrows were freely available in CAC, so it's not a huge deal. Din's is fire locked, I think.
Well, Rob was pointing out about the Hyrule Path of Gold because without the hammer, we can't get into the grotto as an adult, and we can't use those fire arrows as a child.
That is true.
So that, I think, is worth noting. It'd be funny if the hammer's in there.
Oh, it would be hilarious if that's the hammer. And that's a good point. It's time for break.
Very nice.
So, what is a break anyway? We have, as I realize I put in the wrong command, we have Random Settings League matches can go really, really, really long. I think the record for this season is upwards of 8 hours. So, just in case it ends up being an 8-hour disaster, this one shouldn't be, but some have. They get breaks, so it's every 2. So for this match, we have breaks every 2.5 hours. This will probably be our only break. So we get 5 minutes to kill time a bit, run an ad breaks to make sure we don't get pre-rolls, and I am in fact going to go run an ad break. So we'll be back shortly. Alright, and I am back. Ad break is over. Do you want to recap the scene a bit for our viewers, August, since we've still got a couple minutes left? Or is it?
Yeah, no problem. We are just looking for the final, what is it, Hams needs 16, Xopar needs 20, Triforce pieces. Seeing that 2 of the bosses, the Dongo and the Baronade, currently in our 3rd completable dungeon for the Seed. We've got Overworld Skulls, Boss Key Sanity, one of the most updated settings that we've confirmed. Not really hurting too much on items, don't know where the hammer is. Long Shot is on 30 Skulltulas. And it looks like we got maybe another hour, maybe 90 minutes left in the Seed. It's my optimism.
I doubt this is going to go past 4 hours. I doubt it's going to take more than another hour and a half to find the remaining pieces. And here's a note, August. They can't complete Spirit. It's Boss Key Sanity. We don't know where that Spirit Boss Key is. It exists somewhere in the game. Ah, thank you, Capoose and Drake. I probably majorly botched that. Dang it. What are they waiting on? Break. They are having a break. Chance to stretch their legs, go to the bathroom, get a drink, have a think about where they want to go next.
Yeah, every 2.5 hours they've agreed to a 5-minute break. We have 12, 11, 10 seconds left.
Yep. Quick note too, shout out to both of our runners, Hamsda and Xopar, to my co-commentator August, to our 2 trackers, Lazy and Huffpuff, and to Tumeltak, who tag teamed the restream and commentary with me. And they're back.
Well, there's another boss key.
Hey!
Hey-o.
Convenient.
Taking my foot out of my mouth.
Never mind. Speaking about the Spirit Boss Key being who knows where, I guess, there.
Now, you asked me how many triforce pieces there were in Spirit Temple. Maybe there's just 5 boss keys in Spirit Temple.
It is possible, considering it looks like it might be Dungeon BK Sanity, though we'll never know for sure since there are only 5 boss keys in the game. Very peaceful music here for Hamsda Spirit Temple. We've got ourselves Sheik's theme. What if I missed in break? The Spirit Boss Key is on the Spirit right hand. Ironically enough. In BK Sanity, as I was discussing that we couldn't actually do Twinrova without the boss key, it shows up. Really intentional, but I do love this color of green for Ham's, Mirror Shield, and Tunic.
I wish Hams would stop opening these small chests. I know there might be pieces of heart in there for him, but Xopar, his opponent, is not opening those small chests.
Okay, that's key number 5. And a small key. You do have to open this one since you can't see it until you open it. Xopar getting the boss key. Well, yeah, you could technically use the lens to see it, but do you really? It's not worth the time to go with quicker lens and then use it.
There's a small chest he's skipping.
Yeah. So we've got 3 checks left in Spirit. We've got the boss key chest, we've got the topmost chest, and we've got Twinrova, which is going to be a song. I believe. Yeah, since we have. Actually, no, have we seen 2 items on song checks yet, or just the 1 so far from Baronade?
Baronade and Dodongo. Dodongo had Prelude of Light.
Right, I meant but we have not seen 2. We have not seen 2 items, like non-song items in song checks yet. So there is 1 song check outstanding with an item on it since we started with 2 songs, August. So it could turn out, it could be a song, could be an item. We don't know yet. Is it a nice? Okay, we started with Zeal and Nocturne as the 2 songs we started with, and apparently Ice has got the actually, yeah, you've got a good point, Rob. Ice has to be the other non-song check because songs cannot be foolish with the overall DR, and Ice Cavern is foolish with a song check in it, so that would have to be the other item. Triforce piece number 54 for Ham. So, alright, so there must be a song on Twinrova then. Right.
I don't know how Serenade factors into that with warps.
With Warp Song Shuffle and with overall DR for that matter, no Warp Songs can be foolish, August, because They might be required to get places. We have seen Random Settings League matches where Serenade and/or Prelude, even in non-warp song shuffle, were your only ways into certain areas into Lake or Temple of Time. And Random Warp Songs itself also does it, and they've got both overall ER and Random Warps. Question now, though, is do we have a warp song or do we have a non-warp song on Twinrova? Because we've got 2 of each so far, and so it's an even split. Sounds about right, Rob, saying he had a seed recently where he had to beat Deku, DC, and Jabu to get Prelude on the Ocarina of Time to go adult. Sounds about right. What song would you like to see, August?
Thunderstorms.
I kind of feel like a warp song to Nocturne perhaps might be entertaining. I don't know which song that would be, because warp songs are shuffled, but that would be funny.
Alright, Twinrova, take 1.
Xopar getting piece number 50. Also, yes, this is great. So some great music going. Yeah, apparently the Twinner was just running a shop today. Chat just sent me the catch. Sort of a RNG being fairly typical for him.
Well, it hasn't missed a shot yet.
And won't miss a shot because that's phase 1 done. And with the move to phase 2, the music starts over.
Now, to note, Xopar has 30 Skulltulas, so they're eligible to pick up their long shot for Kakariko. And Arova is down. Very nice. Is that a preview? If this is Saria's song, I might lose it.
That would be ironic. Nope, that is not Saria's song.
Requiem?
That looks like Requiem. Requiem on Twinrova is mildly ironic. It would be a bit more ironic if it was actually, if warp songs weren't shuffled. And Chad, I can't help but hum a little bit to the music. It's so catchy. That'll be the Force Medallion for Ham, which gets him another check off of the Temple of Time as well.
I'm wondering where they go from here.
Save, let's see, gonna save and test out where is Requiem going. Might as well.
Yep.
Just go anywhere useful, or not. Hey!
Oh,
I
that's
was looking at
something.
and it is! Called it!
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to jump into Shadow right now. I know it's a whole bunch of
thinking
checks.
about it.
Nope,
And
he's
says,
out of there.
gonna go save warp and head someplace else.
It's gonna be interesting to see where Xopar goes. Oh, Ham's going back in the forest.
Oh, with that forest Bosky, I suppose it makes sense.
Yep.
Let's go see what that song is, as Xopar takes down Twin Rova and will be getting his Requiem shortly. Requiem dumping you at Nocturne confirms our likelihood that this is all locations reachable, since way back when the Lake Owl took you to the Bolero warp pad, and now we have a warp pad to Nocturne. The Shadow Temple is now on the table. We don't have the boss key, but we do have everything else we need for it. Yes, we do play with logic. It is glitchless logic. The seed does guarantee that this is beatable. In fact, as far as we can tell, it is all locations reachable, so everything should be, send with all the entrances we have found, this should be an all locations reachable seed, so and even if it was beatable only, the seed still guarantees that all, however many pieces there are in the seed are accessible. We have not figured out which item pool this is, so it could be 86 or 69 plus 35, 134 pieces available. Actually, I might have mismathed there. Yeah, I have 105 pieces. Sorry, 104 is it? Nice, lazy. Can't math. So far, gonna check out the Composer Grave Chest here.
Yeah, Hamsda got the fire arrows and immediately went back. It wasn't too far away. It looked like Xopar was thinking about going into the Shadow Temple, but he's thought better of it. Big chest here in the Floormaster room.
This is in feast number 55. Yeah, so we know that Deku is Path of Goldraw, but the issue is we currently can't get into Deku. We don't know where that Kokiri sword is. It's out there in the game. Somewhere.
Well, looks like Xopar going back child. Unless he's just getting the temple check.
We'll see. Oh, was the Kokiri sword in the Hyrule Field Grotto? Nice. Just that then.
Oh, really? Which grotto?
Hyrule. Oh, they're guessing that it is. Light arrows! Are French vanilla and not particularly helpful.
Yeah, that was really weird. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, French vanilla light arrows on the failure check. I'm aware that sounds like a really stupid sentence.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 checks in the temple at a time. A lot of times, there's just 1.
Yeah.
But Xopar is indeed back child. What is he thinking? Unless he's got Din's Fire, he might have deduced that Kokiri sword is in that cow grotto.
It might be a chat's room discussing that possibility, and Xopar is heading, well, he's not heading directly to that grotto right now, he is heading somewhere else.
To the market. Nothing in the market left. Can get to the field, can get to Hyrule Castle. We've seen Din's Ferry.
There's a triforce piece of market that Xopar hasn't picked up. And needs to get a skull mask too, according to Rob, since he needs, since there is a piece on that.
That would be a good idea.
And also stock up some sticks, since you blew out through all of them earlier on Barricade. Very, very, very cheery music here for him.
Yeah, I wonder if Hams has gotten those triforce pieces.
Actually, 2 pieces now for Xopar. And Xopar checked the... Actually, no. Where is Xopar going?
He is going to Dinsbury. I think Hamsda checked this, but he did not.
Gotcha, as Ham picks up a Pudrupy out of the Forest Redpo. Not particularly useful at this point in time.
I mean, we've just seen Xopar spend quite a bit of change on 2 pieces for himself. Going down south.
Okay, it looks like now he might be angling towards that Valley Grotto.
There it is, yeah. Oh, lake entrance leads you to Death Mountain Trail. Nothing to do over there. Alright, the moment of truth has arrived. What does Hyrule Path of Gold beat us to?
Yep.
I think it's gotta be the hammer, the Kokiri sword, or the Gerudo training token.
It is a hammer! I think Kokiri Sword can't identify as Ham finds piece number 56. But that gets us Deku Path of Gold as well. That is where set the gossip stone spinning and telling us that the pot that spins is dead. Thanks.
On the domain.
Yeah.
Might have been a Triforce piece in here he missed.
Perhaps.
Yeah. He is hunting them down. Oh no, Blue Fire. Okay.
What is he thinking with that blue fire?
Zora's domain is way of the hero.
That is true, because in
Check
Emerald Yard it
everything
can be
else.
kind of hard to find a way to get blue fire for King Zora. You may find the brackets there, Dominic.
Yeah, the winner of this goes on to face the winner of the winner's bracket.
Which would be Rob.
Dog, undefeated.
Xopar is doing a save quit now. That likely to be a trip over to the Deku Tree finally to see what is Path of Gold in here. In the meantime, has found a couple of pieces and not much else, honestly, in Forest Temple.
Now, 7 checks in the Deku Tree. Which one's it gonna be?
So far, so is going to check the 2 hints by the Deku Tree, since we have not seen those yet. There's the other 30 hint. Aw, Tom saying in chat, it's storming, so he had to come in off the beach. I got rained on my way to where I was going on my way home from where I went, in between my 2 stints on commentary, so I'm a little soggy.
Tom, is that your way of saying that Goma holds the Song of Storms?
It might, because it's been storming here for me, as we get Furores as the first check in Deku. That is certainly not Path of Gold. It was raining harder when I left than it was when I was heading home, so it's a little better now, but I got pretty wet earlier. Yep, now it's time for Phantom Gannon's shop. Big chest for Xopar is another Triforce piece. And another piece.
Alright, the horse pig is down.
And let's see, what song is on this?
Also, what dungeon reward?
It is true, because maps compasses give information. And that looks to be Serenade. Alright,
Where does it
so
take?
that is the question. Where is Serenade going for us? And that's a light medallion, so the most useless of all the dungeon rewards. Gives us absolutely nothing. Alright, and time to see where this heads off to. And Xopar has found nothing on there on the top floor of Deku. Time to drop down. Likely the song Path of Golden Deku, and oh, thanks, that game. How useful is this warp?
Not very.
Good. Good to know, thanks game. Figured it probably wasn't all that helpful.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen the 2 Skulltulas under the red rocks, but other than that, we've seen the rest of this besides Storm's Grotto. I mean, it might be useful to route. What's at the top of here? So we'll bring him to Goron City. It's not bad. I don't think we've seen adult Goron City. So we're about to get all of those checks plus the last entrance, which I believe should take him to the fortress.
Trusting your word on it, since I have no idea what most of this overall map looks like. And the other thing too is, you mentioned the red rocks, we don't have a hammer, so those skulls will be out of logic until we find a hammer. Some locations are reachable, so it's not the worst if they do out of logic checks, but might not be the most productive if the hammer's like very, very deep in the seed.
Speaking of deep, did Xopar check the deepest Skulltula here in Goma, the Deku Tree?
This is not Overworld. This is not Dungeon Skulls.
Oh, right. Doi.
No point. Ooh, does miss the 1 cycle, a couple rage spins from it.
Ham's missing little link.
Yes,
and
he
he's
is.
also gonna do this last check in the maze. You saw Xopar actually get on top of the big chest and flip over the silver rock. Pretty cool. Also to note, Zopar's gonna get his Shadow Medallion, which is gonna open up Ganon's castle.
There are quite a few checks available in there. We have Forest Trail is 1, Water Trail is 2. I assume we don't have Master Quest. Forest Trail,
Yep.
Water Trail is 2, Spirit Trail is another 2, Shadow Trail is 2 more, and that's a bonus.
Now,
Which is a fair...
we have trials on. We don't know, or we're guessing we probably won't see the validation checks.
Unlikely, considering that they would need to find Strength 3 among the things to be able to clear the trials. So, light arrows, while they have been found in our, of all things, French vanilla, very, very rare sentence, don't necessarily need it. Another piece number is 58 for Ham. Deku is Path of Gold for a bonus song because there is a piece on frogs too. Thanks, game.
Ham is not checking Medigoron.
That's a fair point.
I have no confirmation on that. He's more interested in what this entrance leads to.
Apparently, I forgot to hit save when I was hitting the wait hero command. That should be up to date now. There we go.
Or the wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Not the entrance.
Wrong Gerudo related area. Longest.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that Medigoron and the Carpet Salesman are this close together. Can't check them both unless he picks up $5 here in the wasteland. Haven't seen either the Skulltula of the Chest or Mr. Carpet guy here.
Which tells us the map to the Deku Tree. Gee, thanks.
It turns out his name is Jafar. But we will have to go back into Goron City and talk to Mr. Medigoron.
Yes, we will. Yeah,
Unless...
300 rupees for a good old map. Thanks, game. Where's the 200? Never mind. Yeah. Xopar is heading for Death Mountain Trail himself. Huge rupee in the wasteland. Convenient. And a big chest. Said big chest is piece number 59. 10 to go.
Yeah, not a bad trip for Hamsda here in the wasteland.
Nope, because every piece brings you one step closer to being done with this seed.
Is he gonna lens this? No, he's going backwards.
Yep, nice quick void out on purpose to just get back to the start and get out of here.
Xopar looking for piece number 55 off of the baby Deku Scrubs.
Still 4 pieces behind Hamsda, but we'll have to see how this goes because Triforce Hunt loves to make those last couple of pieces the most inaccessible things in the world, and you end up spending half an hour looking for 2 things.
Interesting to note, we haven't seen any of Lon Lon Ranch, day or night. Haven't seen any of Shadow. Have seen 2 checks in Water Temple. Can't get into GTG yet. But we can get into Ganon's Castle.
Yes, we can, although Ham first needs to get his Kokiri sword to do that.
Oh wow, I didn't know Scarecrow spawned that far away.
That is an impressive range on that Scarecrow, yeah, I was surprised.
Okay, Ham's in the Lost Woods. There's the theater skull he can get.
Apparently, Allison is just as surprised about the Scarecrow having such a range, because most people pull out the Ocarina for that Scarecrow from a lot closer than the entrance.
This is our first look in Adult Crater, too. What was on the volcano?
Another piece is what it is. That's piece number 60.
Alright, is Ham's gonna go into... Oh, thanks, game.
Gee, thank you. Very helpful. Ham is gonna try fire here. Also, hype up time. Since Ham's got puppy bits. Ham's decided, nah, I don't want to go fire. I'm gonna go off to Shadow Temple now.
Shadow, yeah. Can't blame him for that choice.
12 checks in here. So we're heading back adult. Yeah, there are 12 checks in here. We don't know where the boss key is, but with boss key sanity, there are 12 checks in here anyway. So we'll see how much turns up.
Yep. Also, Xopar, gonna see what's on our lighter cutscene. And open up the bridge, I'm guessing.
I would assume so at this point, yep. And we've got very peaceful music here. We've got the title screen music for Shadow Temple. This one's a little bit awkward for my vocal range, so I won't be humming it all that much. Do love the custom music though, and that does in fact also 30 skulls for him, who can now go get his long shot.
On the market to the French vanilla gannets. Alright, what do we got inside Ganon's castle?
I would guess there's probably at least one piece in here as Ham gets a key.
Fortunately, no scrubs.
Nope. No scrubs for them today.
Light trial is on.
Yep. We also saw that fire trial is on. Off, sorry, yeah. There are only a maximum of, retrial. There's only a maximum of 2 trials off, potentially.
Another big chest for Ham.
And that is piece number 61, as Xopar gets another token.
So as Xopar gets token number 31.
I think you can all tell what is the more preferable item between those two. Yeah, light arrows are on fairly VXR. Good old French vanilla light arrows. Which is really not a sentence you say all that often. We know Fire Trial is off. I have not paid enough attention to see what else might be off. Don't think Xopar cares all that much anyway, considering that you don't actually need to be Ganon the Seed.
Just locking one chest.
Yeah, and with 69 piece Triforce Sun, even if that is a piece, you don't need it. I trust our notes sheet as to what hints for trials we've seen, and it does say that we have not seen another trial hint besides fire.
Correct. Ooh, there's a big chest. Can yeah, I thought Xopar can hit that with a hook shot.
Yeah, needs to use fire arrows. And yeah, there's no way you do trials against Castlebowski Chestes. That's piece number 56 for Xopar, still 5 behind. I'm saying that you can reach that chest with hookshot extension, but I would agree it's not worth it when you can just shoot fire arrows.
Oh, when did Xopar pick up that thrower's wing?
It was in the Deku Tree map chest.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah. Ham is on beepity beep strat, says he finds another big chest. A chest beans! Don't think those actually do a whole lot of anything at this point.
No, we've seen all those stuffs. There's a
And
bomb
that's
bag.
a bomb bag.
Xopar's gonna pick up his long shot here.
Yep, beans. We saw that it was Bean Shuffle a very, very, very long time ago when we found out that there was a bow on the Bean Salesman. So gets his long shot here. We have only written down 2 bomb bags on our sheet, at least, Tom.
Yep, that was number 2.
No worries, Dr. Wall, you can see the settings on this command. Xopar's going to go for the Adult Nightcack Skull here, one of the ones that's pretty easy to forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hams has checked this. Hams halfway in the Shadow Temple.
And that's a token for Xopar. Yeah, I would say great that we would have seen Heart Container by now if it was balanced, but it's also a little bit hard to tell what the chest size matches contents, but I would assume scarce with how it feels.
Yeah, Xopar really been dodging those small chests. Hams has opened a couple of them, but yeah, real low on health.
Yep.
Xopar going into the river. River leads to Lost Bridge. Left one in the forest. To Lake Hylia. Nope, he's going to Shadow.
And that's piece number 62 for Ham.
Yep, Xopar's jumping into Shadow, so Hams is in the lead in the dungeon and in Triforce count.
And if Xopar is going to follow along with Hamsda, it's going to be difficult for Xopar to catch up, since we know whatever pieces he's finding is the ones Ham just found, and there are not. And that's not going to help Xopar catch up in his current. He's got 6. He's behind by 6 pieces, and that's not very good for Xopar, unfortunately.
Still some small keys to get, or one. Our tracker has not noted any boss keys, so that's something.
Yeah, we have not seen any more boss keys. We saw 2 in Spirit, and that's been it. Hamsda is in front because he has more Triforce pieces. And they're doing the same thing, so as long as you continue doing the same thing, Hamsda will find the pieces in the places they're going before Xopar does.
And there's
hammer.
Hammer though. That could divert them. That could affect how things play out.
Yeah, that might help hit Hammer's Kokiri sword, which would be nice. Oh, ouch, Caboose and Drax saying in chat, I once had a seed or fire temple second key was locked behind the boss, which required the hover boots which were locked behind 50 skulls. That sounds like the seed where I would go learn the jump to Volvagia, to be honest, because there is a way to jump to Volvagia without hover boots. Not the most difficult, just a little finicky. If someone wants to provide link in chat.
Yeah, thankfully, all done with Skulltulas.
Yep. Chat's also beaming a bit. Oh, those are good ones. Ellison saying in chat, he once had a seed over 50 skills of skill and iron boots around lab dive. Ah, those are always fun. I once rolled a seed where 40 skulls was your gold scale, which hardlocked not irons on lab dive, but I think it was a hammer so they get hardlocked irons, so it's just even sillier. It was an exact 40 out of 40 skulls for the gold scale too. Nice strength 3 there in the Shadow Boss Key chest.
Yeah, that's 7 more checks for Xopar. 8 more checks. Hamsda still doesn't have his Kokiri sword.
No, but he does know that Hyrule Field is Way of the Hero, or Path of Gold, so he is probably going to hike on over there at some point soon, I assume, especially with that hammer.
Yeah, that's a good point. Has the hammer now. Not much locked for Hams.
No, not really.
Biggest thing is GTG.
And Hamza making the understandable play to say, I really don't feel like... Actually, he can't do Bongo,
Yeah,
never mind, so he's just out. I don't think he probably was going to do Bongo anyway. He's only missing 7 pieces, and the odds of there being a song that harlocks 7 pieces or more is not a whole lot at this point. The only major song they would really love to find right now is Song of Storms, as we see a nice stick upgrade for Ham.
Is he gonna go up for the other skull? Yep.
Yes, he will. Has enough time of day for it.
I mean, there's really not a whole lot left for him to do.
Not particularly, no.
A couple Skulltulas down in Lake Hylia. There's horseback archery we haven't seen.
And hey, that's piece number 63. Just 6 more left to go.
Yeah, it is not looking good for Xopar in the Crusher Room.
No, he'll be at... Ham was at 62 coming out of Shadow, and Xopar was 6 behind?
I think it all depends if Hamsda can make his way into Deku Tree. That'll give Xopar some time to catch back up.
There were also 2 quick pieces in Deku, though, to keep in mind for Ham. So if Ham can find 4 pieces in the next while, and before he gets a Deku, or gets a Deku and then there's a couple pieces more in Ganon's, he could be pretty close to 69 by that point.
I think he's gonna make a straight beeline into Deku from here.
I think so. It's Path of Gold, it's a Shadow Medallion, why not? Ham does have a crash history, unfortunately. Chat commenting on how often he saves.
Another thing to keep in mind, OGC way of the hero. Now we found our boomerang there. Certainly likely to be way of the hero, but there's another check there too.
Yes, there is. Speaking of Ham with crashes, during the qualifiers for the season main tournament, Ham unfortunately had a blue screen of death on a restream for the final qualifier that cost him his spot in the top 32 tournament. That was a major, unfortunate, probably the most unfortunate crash I've ever seen when he costs you top 32.
You live, you learn, and hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Indeed. It only cost him like 7 or 8 minutes. I think it only cost him like 7 minutes, but unfortunately those 7 minutes was enough to lose him top 32.
So Xopar now about halfway through the Shadow Temple. And yeah, Hams is heading back to the Temple time. Slippy goes straight from there.
We do recommend saving off in Randomizer. With 1v1 races, at least we do have the Fair Play Agreement, which guarantees you 15 minutes to catch up in cases of crashes. Nice little thing from Xopar there with the big chest, don't see that too often. But it is good to save often, even with the FPA, because it does only guarantee you 15 minutes of catching up, and if the last time you saved was more than 15 minutes ago, you might be in a spot of trouble. Sam's getting his wrench vanilla light arrows. And that will be the deck retriever Ham. That should, I believe, get him 2 more pieces, because there were 2 in the compass room, the map room, sorry. And it will get him at his Ganon's Castle access. I think there was at least 1 piece. I think there's 1 piece in Shadow Trial. So Ham's gonna be very, very close to 69 by the time we get, and then we haven't seen Light Trial for either. So Ham's gonna be very, very close to 69 by the time he's done with Ganon's, if not actually at 69. I think he's gonna be. Depends on how Light Trial turns out, but it's gonna be close.
And looking at my tracker, it looks like the only child checks we've got left are the Skulltula and Lake Hylia on the lab, and Laman Ranch. Otherwise, I think we are fully done with our child checks.
I have some vague memory from the very beginning of the race that we might have seen the lab wall. Yeah, bottom of the well, but we would first need to find Song of Storms first. So that's not going to be much of an issue. That will be. That will be.
Trial could have all of our boss keys.
Yes, he could.
Meanwhile, Xopar taking a little boat ride. See how he handles the Stalfos.
As Ham picks up pieces number 64 and 65. Chat debating over Xopar's choice to pull the block. He does want to keep his forwards win against Castle, since it's a bit of a hike to get back there. But he did choose to pull the block, just in case he wants to come back to Bongo for some reason. It's not especially likely that Bongo... Like, the only song that Bongo could have that would lock a great deal of pieces is Song of Storms at this point. But we still have no idea where that Shadow Temple boss key is. Could be sitting in Light Trial for all we know. Would be a bit cruel if it was. Considering that the strength 3 was in the boss key chest. Oh, Shadow Temple.
Now, does Xopar have his furrows in Ganon?
Correct. He set it outside Shadow Trial, I believe.
Very nice. So we know where he's gonna be going after his chest.
We have no idea where the remaining 4 pieces are. Well, we know at least one is against Counselor Hamsda, but they exist. There's also more than 4 pieces remaining there. This looks to be scarce item pool, so there are 80, I believe the math was 86 pieces total in the seed, and I need to find 69 of those 86. We do not play with minimal Triforce Hunt in RSL because it's really kind of obnoxious to do a needle in a haystack hunt. Last check in Shadow for Xopar as Ham heads for Goma. And Xopar is heading back to Ganon's castle with the Strength 3 now.
Alright, let us yeet that rock.
Well, even one Triforce piece, RSL seeds will always have at least 2. Will have 2 pieces because it does round up for that. I'm pretty sure. Alright, 8 checks here in Light Trial. Have at least 2 big chests. Make that 3. That is piece number 59.
Was there any
60.
Was there any item besides a bonus song in the Deku Tree? I think that
Nope,
means...
it's just a bonus song and the Stone of Agony. Okay.
So if Big Pose is dead, Frogs 2 is dead. I think that means
Frogs 2
there's
is a
something...
piece.
Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to still go do some horseback archery.
No, it would not. That does, by the way, so 2 pieces in Light Trial, there's a third in... 2 pieces in Light Trial, a third in Shadow Trial. That's a water boss key of,
Well, we can go do water temple
some
now.
usefulness.
And... river? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Morpho's not too bad to get to, not too bad to beat, considering with that boss key,
Yep, that's essentially a free song.
Basically, it's not too hard. Nocturne dumps you right in the lake, so nice and quick to get to, Water Temple anyway.
And Hams is making his way towards the Temple of Time.
Alright, is OGC Fairy also Waved Hero, or is it just the Boomerang on the Skulltula? Verdict is, it's just the Sculpt. Nice heart piece.
And it's really looking grim for Xopar. 9 pieces left, 5 behind Hams.
Yeah, and
gonna get
I believe
6 and 7 in the Light Trial.
yeah,
8 in the Shadow, right?
Yeah,
really
I believe it's
coming down
6.
to it here.
Yeah, I believe it was 2 pieces in the Light Trial, 1 in Shadow Trial. So it will be Ham will be 1 piece from winning after Ganon's Castle. Has Ham done Skull Mask yet? That's a good point.
He has not.
So that would be his final piece. It's a guaranteed piece. And it beats hunting around for a piece who knows where. Yeah, and Skull Mask beats Bikoron for length.
So if we're gonna get the Tree Skull. Where the sun's at might line up for time of day, especially after falling.
he is...
Or no, he's at midnight because he was just at Ganon's.
Yeah, so he's got a bit if he wants to shoot the sun. Plus, beating Morphus, that's the time of day anyway.
Yeah, it'd probably be faster, honestly.
It would. You're doing Morpha anyway for the song, you might as well just use that to set time of day. And fill the water up too. Lots of time saves to be had that way. Yeah, with 3 pieces in Ganon's for Ham, 2 in Light Trial, 1 in Shadow Trial, and then should probably just go to Skull Mask. That will be GG's for Ham, as long as he remembers it. As long as he decides to do Skull Mask. Assuming I remember correctly, there's only 3 pieces in Ganon's, of course. Ham should be pretty close, getting close to GG now here. Ham is gonna go quickly open up these couple big chests. Get disappointed by the Stone of Agony. Nice Morpho fight for Xopar. We have seen the outside Ganon's Castle Fairy. It was just a heart piece. Xopar checked that on his way out of Ganon's Castle. Yeah. And there's Song of Storms with Xopar. Unfortunately, I think it's just too little too late. Ham's gonna hit 68 pieces in Shadow Trial, and knows where a 69th piece can be found, as Xopar is still 9 short, unfortunately. We'll have to see it, though. Because it is going to take Hamsda a few minutes before he gets that 68th piece out of Shadow Trial.
Yep, so I think if Xopar rushes the bottom of the well and gets 9 pieces in there, he might have a chance.
Might. That would take some incredible RNG, but you never know. Shoot the Sun is just a tunic. Yeah, nice Zora tunic on Shoot the Sun. Thanks, game. Lovely placement. Very helpful. And probably hoping to goodness that he finds his last 2 pieces in Ganon's. Unfortunately, he will only find 1 more. And then we'll need to track down a 69th. Xopar is playing the bonus song.
Xopar's gonna go on Freeze King Zora.
Bridge condition is vanilla, Kina Keep, so Shadow and Spirit Medallions and the Light Arrows, which were French vanilla. Yeah, this will be piece number 68 for Ham. Let's jump.
And Hams has got to be feeling good about that. Looking through his notes. Where can I go? Where can I get another piece? King Zora with the piece. Trail.
Xopar also turning into frog. Or getting the frog.
Oh, is he gonna do the trade quest?
Xopar is. I don't know about Ham.
Ham's going back
It is,
out.
yeah, it is a guaranteed piece for Xopar, August, so it makes sense. No, I agree that I don't think there's that much time left for Xopar, as Hamsda goes for, I presume, Skull Mask.
I'm thinking he might have a piece in the market shop.
Find out. Oh yeah, the stress must be high for Hamsda right now as he goes hunting for this final piece and is stuck waiting for time of day. He's got a little bit to go. Just knowing that Xopar could be dunning at any second.
Yeah, the adrenaline's got to be pumping.
Oh yeah, you're so close, but you also know your opponent could literally find that piece at any time. Yep, they do in fact need to find 69 pieces of the triforce to beat the game. Hamsda is one off. He knows where his 69th is. We believe it's probably the Skull Mask. And it looks like Ham did buy that piece in the shop, so he's going to go get the Skull Mask and head off.
Lost.
Oh no, not at all, KO. You can have as many as 100 Triforce pieces as far as OoTR goes.
Okay, here it is. Yeah. Easy as that.
Was anything on Slingshot target? No idea.
I don't think so.
Hey, get your dices ready and check, because Ham is about to be done in about 10 seconds.
And maybe someone think about clipping this to one Lost the Pirate.
Her baby scrub is winning him the race here. Coming up right about now.
Now, the only thing that would make it better is if there's like some glitch and these baby scrubs continued to dance around the cursing Ganon. But shucks.
And GG's finishing with a time of 3:39.08. And that is an immediate dot quit from Xopar, sitting at 63 pieces.
Yeah, right after turning in that claim check. GG's to Xopar, GG's to Hamsda, moving on to face off against the undefeated Rob Dog. Stay tuned for that.
That will be grand finals for Ham and Xopar taking a very nice, quite literally, third place in RSL Season 4. Hey Ham, GG! Nice.
Heyo, I unmuted myself on my stream so people can hear, so...
I just switched to the interview scene, so good timing.
Good God.
Yeah, it was a pretty fun one there. I think throughout you had a better management of your time of day. You also no, you weren't the first to the long shot, but I think you were the first.
I never grabbed it. Yeah.
Awesome job.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle, I thought, because I couldn't remember, like I hadn't gotten any upgrade. I was questioning myself if it was minimal, but like I had a second bow hint at like, I don't know, 3 minutes or whatever, and had heart pieces, so I realized I'm a dumbass. Because I was worried we'd need like literally every single one of them.
I'm pretty sure minimal triforce is an exclusion in the RSL script anyway.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I'm never quite sure.
Just because it's pretty ass to have to do
yeah,
that needle in a haystack. I think there was an early season 1 race where people spent 7 hours or something dumb on minimal triforce hunt and everyone decided that it should be turned off after that.
Understandable. But yeah, I was just hoping Castle would finish me off, and I was panicking a little and just grabbed the one that was guaranteed.
Yeah, we were talking about how your nerves must be so high waiting for time of day there at the end.
Yeah, I had, especially with Triforce Hunt, you have like no clue where your opponent is. Like you can't read anything, I feel.
Not at all.
Like I'm kind of happy that the Dins was in Adult Spirit, so you couldn't like get the K-Sword early as kid.
Yeah, that was an interesting little quirk.
Since you needed Hammer and or Dins, basically.
Well, Hammer was Dins locked, so Dins.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I was not going back child at that point, so...
Yeah, we saw you interesting decision when you got Requiem, which took you to the Nocturne Warp, and then you decided to go to Forest instead.
Yeah, I was like, Forest is almost as good, since I've gotten 3 small keys in the front on the first dip, and I can at least finish that one and get the songs, and there was the stupid like songs on Dungeon Reward setting. Yep. And was just like, if Bongo, like if I find a Shadow Boss Key, nice, and I can maybe grab that one as well, maybe that has a useful song. But yeah, I also wasn't just waiting on a Shadow Boss Key. Shadows way too dense for that.
Yep. It was nice though, even though, you know, most of your songs were on boss rewards, you started out with Zelda's Lullaby. Game throw you up on there.
That was neat. Did Xopar ever end up doing... I guess we have the log as well, but do we know what's on King Zora?
We do. Yeah, another piece on King Zora. He got the piece on Big Goron right as you were dot-dunning. He's grabbed another piece or so here.
Looks like he was on 16.
Oh,
he was 63rd. He picked up piece 63 off the Big Goron when you were finishing. I did not realize he was still going. I guess I can switch back to the scene.
Alright, Zora's Domain had the prescription for...
Yeah.
Alright, so... marked off Big Goron, huh?
Yeah, switching back to Xopar's stream, back to the race scene, so people can watch Xopar. I did not realize he was still going. Oops.
Looks like he's hunting down his final 3 pieces.
Heading for Fire Temple now.
Getting that song from Sheik in the Crater. How'd you think of the general routing on the overworld? Kind of a really bottleneck. Kind of hard to get into Goron City there.
Yeah, I mean, Goron City at least didn't have anything too essential, I guess. Strength 2 and Mirror Shield were nice, but the early like bottleneck into the scale to get to Hyrule Field as kid was not the worst, I guess. Since we had to choose to begin with, we didn't like need to wait until we get the get the shop with sticks. So that was decent.
Yeah, you can spend a while blowing stuff up with shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other than, a few spots waiting for time of day, you really didn't wait around too much. It looked like both of you had, a really firm idea of the direction you wanted to head. You were taking good notes as to which entrances took you where.
Yeah. I mean, most of it, like, I just use my tracker, and it's fairly easy. Some spots were really dumb to reach before we had, like, especially the Serenade was huge.
Yeah, we
have letting you get to Lost Woods.
We have no idea what's in Lon Lon Ranch.
I mean, yeah, we need the card, I guess. Who has that? Sunsong is on Valve? Where's the card? Gerudo membership card, Lost Woods Skull Kit. What the hell is
Sorry, Song Bongo!
On Bongo. Okay, where's the Shadow Bosky? Bosky Shadow. Fire. Highest Thorn. Sick. Yeah. Sick sequence.
Trent.
Lovely.
Nice one. Yeah, you were not doing that anytime fast.
How many pieces were in... Yeah, it looks like London only had a few pieces, and that's it. 2 pieces.
Yeah, the well only had 1.
G2G a few. I mean, how many extra is it with Scar? I assume this is Scars, right? Since
this is
never found a second.
So it should be 86. We did the math, and it was indeed 86.
It's like, what, 25% more, right?
Correct. This is a Trent seed, actually.
Yeah, like, I wasn't too worried that I have to, like, get everything once the mid-game, like, everything opened up a bit, so I just kind of dove density, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this one was a little weird. The light arrows were lucky, I guess, that they allowed me to go to castle.
Yeah, the very rare French vanilla light arrows.
Yeah.
That was a rarity.
Yeah, I was like really confused because I wanted to just go to Deku and suddenly it hands me the light arrows and I'm like, oh, okay. Guess I have gold gauntlets and castle access. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a little bit random. We were like, oh, I guess that... Wait, where did those light arrows come from? Oh, nice, like, with French vanilla light arrows.
Yeah, we definitely saw you and Xopar handle that Din's fire differently. He immediately found his way over to Hyrule Field, got his Kakiri sword, Deku Tree again as castle access.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a fun one.
Yeah, for sure. I like Overworld ER a lot, so... I don't like Overworld tokens too much, or the stupid songs on bosses setting, but they weren't too bad in a Triforce Hunt at least, so...
Yeah, I'm rooting for mixed pools for Season 4.
Same. I love mixed pools.
Oh yeah, mixed pools are pretty cool. We've had some this tournament, just not this seed. There was only one type of ER this seed, and that was Overworld ER.
Yep.
And yeah, Xopar decided to call it quits, so we're back to the interview scene. Sadly, Xopar will not be joining us for an interview. He decided he just wants a bit of a break, understandably.
Make sure you go give both these racers a follow. Without them racing the races, we wouldn't have the races to watch being raced. And these are 2 guys who are at it. I know Xopar tends to stream around 8:30 Eastern. Hams is over in Europe, streaming a bit earlier.
Yep, whenever time strikes. But yeah, thank you guys a lot for restreaming.
Yeah, GG's Ham. Good luck in Grand Finals coming up next.
Thank you.
Any thoughts,
Time to lose to Rob again. Time to lose to Rob again.
Just cross your fingers for stuff like Plentiful or dumb stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, last time I definitely wasn't quite at my height, but then again, it didn't matter, like he would have won anyway, so we'll see how this one goes. But I don't have any expectations anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah, we
indeed.
will see.
Looking forward to seeing that on the schedule here on ZSR.com.
Yes, indeed. But that should be it for us then. Rob and chat there, any thoughts about your next opponent? Also, yes, nice. I still love how this is a 69-piece triforce end of all things.
Yeah. At first I thought you guys planned or something.
Yeah, no, we did not plan to. It just so happened that RSL Bala decided, you know what, I have a sense of humor today. 69-piece triforce, here we come. Yeah, that should be it for us. Thank you to both of our runners, Hamsda and Xopar. GG's to you both. Congratulations to Xopar for placing 3rd in this season with Random Settings League, the highest he's ever placed, I believe. And good luck and grands to you, Ham. Look forward to seeing that match on the schedule soon.
Thank you.
Thank you also to August 40th and TomoTalk13 providing commentary, and Tom for tag teaming the restream with me as well. And to our 2 trackers, Lazy and Huffpuff.
Yeah, and thanks to Star jumping in here in the beginning and then tag teaming with Tom, who could temporarily enjoy the beach.
Indeed, and thank you also to Trent. Don't forget Trent for rolling the seed and providing her race monitor duties in the background. Thank you as always for your delightful seeds, Trent. Very nice one. Coming up ahead on the ZSR schedule, this is it for OoTR today. Later we have, once I can track down where did I put the schedule. Later today we have just one more thing on the schedule today. We have at 10 PM Eastern on this channel a Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Keys tournament match, quarterfinals between Allison and Wallkicks, game 2. So there will be that. Tomorrow we've got the Majora's Mask at 9 PM Eastern on ZSR to hold the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 2 tournament winners round 4 between Idano and Jess. We also then at 9:30 PM Eastern tomorrow we have the Zelda 2 Randomizer, the Brewer Invitational Tournament, their equivalent of the Challenge Cup Grand Finals between Vicar Santa Fe and BKPKT Patrick, Game 2. That'll be on ZSR Main. And then Friday, we've got the return of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Freaky Friday races. That'll be at 7 PM Eastern and we'll have co-op this week, if y'all want to check that out.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I think that will do it for us. Thank you for watching, everyone. We're going to go over and say hi to Nuclear Reaction. She is doing a single Triforce piece hunt. Her just started, looks to be 8 minutes in. Her title is Oops All Frogs. So let's go figure out what that means. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we will see you next time.